so we'll get started now. Millhouse may be going to be a little bit late, so he'll get grabbed. Let's do a recap of last session and take it from there. So you guys are still on level 3 of the tomb, the Vault of Reflection, and you've been making your way through now, collecting these crystal eyes, basically. That's been the goal. As well as stomping on these skull buttons that seem to pop up everywhere. And they seem to, when you hit them all on a level, cause this skeleton key to appear. And you've collected a couple of these keys as well. The keys are for an unknown purpose too. So, you know, the biggest enemy that you guys have faced so far in this tomb are the trickster gods. 9 trickster spirits, 8 of which directly oppose one another, with one of them in the middle being quite neutral. So this has caused quite a lot of conflict in the party. Not all of the trickster gods can coexist together peacefully. We've been struggling to get through this dungeon with these trickster gods, and you've been handling it well. So you've made your way to this room here. It's had a clay golem in the bottom of it, and you've managed to teleport the golem up to you all and defeat it in combat. And it's broken into pieces, melted into liquid clay and chunks of rock and dirt. And when that happens, the bas-relief of Zev appears on this wall, and it's a bas-relief of Zev. You just see a stone carving in the likeness of Zev on the wall. And when you guys go near it or touch it, it ejects Zev out of the wall and puts Zev on the ground here.
Ugh, I don't like these walls.
Well, it's good we're not losing more companions to that. Glad you're back.
It doesn't rock. It doesn't rock at all.
I'm a wolf. I'm still a wolf. Sorry, I'll growl and mute myself.
Seb, get that wolf! Get that wolf!
I did it!
No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
So, who goes down to the chest to check if we can open it?
Is there still that big guy down there?
No, we took care of him.
Got a key off of it.
And I missed it? Ugh.
That's life. You always miss the best parts.
I'll do it. With
Well,
key in
after-
hand.
Is this wall, like the magic wall, still up?
You can put a paw on it. Like, there's no way to tell by looking at it, but if you step over and put a paw on it, you'll find that you're seemingly defying gravity, as there is a solid surface here that's completely invisible, 15 feet above the pit floor.
I jump a little bit up and down.
It's solid, it's fairly smooth, and it doesn't really bounce at all. It's got a bit of friction. It's not slippery at all.
Oh, damn.
A nice invisible thing.
Alright, you guys can catch
Yeah.
up with basically your journey, how you've been fighting through these Tomb Guardians. You've managed to get Kubazan on your team, who's this very brave and strong, wild-spirited warrior. And you've got 8 of these 10 crystal eyes. The door to open, or the keys to open this door at the end of a hall lies to the west of this room. And so the clay golem's been destroyed. Now you've got this chest down in the bottom of the pit. The golem did have a silver key around its neck, and that key can be found in amongst the rubble of its remains.
Oren, you said you had it?
My
Or
head.
who said who had the key?
I don't have it.
Take it.
No, it's in the rubble.
Oh.
Come on, we don't have all day. I'd like to
I
get down
go
there,
through
please.
the up.
I'll turn the statue
Alright,
to the
yeah, it's a silver
right,
key on a small leather loop. And, well, a large leather loop because it was around the thing's neck. So, alright, Nathan stands on the plinth, and Orion, you're going to turn the Zeus statue to the right. Alright, you, in your dog form, you jump on it, and nothing happens when you rotate the statue.
What about the other statue? Does it rotate?
Both statues are rotatable. The Zeus statue and the Torm statue.
Then I'll try the Torm statue.
Okay. And as you're turning at Lollard, Wongo just says, "Oh, look at this. Torm, so smug. We should punch him in the face." And instantly Nathan is teleported down into the pit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're down here, it's a 15-foot square pit. There's you and a chest, and you've got the key, the silver key. The chest is made of stone, as are its hinges. It has a silver lock embedded to the north-facing side of the chest.
By Kubazon, I'm just gonna stick the key in, turn it, and open it without even checking for anything.
Alright, it clicks, and the chest is quite nice inside as you lift it up. It has this nice red, cushiony, velvety inlay. And there is a 2-inch diameter recess, circular recess, in the chest, and snugly fit in that recess is one eyeball. It's a pale green crystal eyeball. You now have 9. Huh, look at those cowards up there. Of course it was only going to be you and I that were brave enough to come down here and defeat this chest. We have done it! We have defeated the chest. We weren't
definitely
scared.
needed us, didn't they?
So how did they get up? Should we rotate this one again or the other one?
Probably
We
the
can
other
just
one.
shake them a bunch until something happens. I'll rotate this statue to the left.
Rotating the Zeus statue lets off a bit of a kind of like a sound, and Nathan appears back on the empty plinth.
Huzzah!
Good
Can't
job.
do anything.
That's how it's
I
done.
need one more eye. Can I
How
turn
you get
back into
things
Orion?
Oh no.
So what did you say, Ryan?
Can I turn back into my person
Sure.
form?
Alright, you wild shape turn back into Orion.
Alright, we have one more of those things to go.
Not sure what's going to be.
Alright, some stone arms are going to extend from the wall when Milhouse and Sonic are in the corner here and grab them. The stone hands drag them towards the wall, and when they contact the wall, stone bas-reliefs are embossed
Oh, not like. Oh
to
no.
their location.
No. Oh darn. Stop, Millhouse. You'll be missed.
Orion,
Did we
you see
check
what
if-
happens? Do you see what happens when you get near the walls? Even the walls are not safe here. But then again,
Okay, we need...
if we are taken by that magic and imparted into the walls, we'll be together forever.
Okay.
Uh.
You keep saying that, And that is you're saying it in a scary. Can you be less scary? You're truly terrifying me.
I don't mean to scare you, Orion. I never want to lose you.
Okay. All right. We'll
I've
try to be
grown
safe and stay
very
away from the
fond
walls.
of you.
I got that.
A question: If these people are talking to their gods, do we hear them say anything?
If
Or
they're
is it
speaking out
like
loud, yes. But
cool?
yeah, the trickster gods speak telepathically, and when they do, you can respond to them telepathically. If you speak out loud, they seem to be able to hear that as well, so they can hear everything that you guys say. You guys just can't hear them unless you're being possessed by them. And they seem to be able to see as well through the user.
Okay, so we've got 9 out of 10, right? But I think we covered almost all of the dungeon, right? This level. So where would the
Probably.
10th be?
Have we checked the
Something to do
door?
with this.
Isn't there one more level?
Well, they're
would
all
be
none
on
of these
that
keys
level,
were on
right?
this level. Unless somebody
Well-
took one of them and went somewhere
Well-
with it.
Well, we still have that Tomb Guardian inside the hidden room. We didn't find.
Yes, we should do that. I would like to check out this door just to make sure we're doing this correctly. Can someone come with me, please? Thank you.
Wongo makes a suggestion as well, Lollard. If it was me, I would have put the final one on the other side of the door. Ah.
What's so funny, Lord?
Just laughing at myself.
Lollard's just chuckling to
I
himself in the
I,
corner.
I always thought you were kind of a funny guy to look at.
Alright, there's more of this purple moss. It writhes slightly as you head down the hall. It's almost unavoidable as it's spread out on the floor and the ceilings and the walls. And this little eyeball pokes out an eye stalk and it wriggles around a little bit. Pupil and the iris shifting around to scrutinize some of you all. It goes back into the moss a short time later. This corridor ends at a large door, and there's a round mirror set into its surface, and there are 10 circular indentations, each one about an inch across, surrounding the mirror in a circular formation.
Right. This is where we put in the eyeballs, right?
I believe so.
I think we should find
Well-
the 10th one first, right? Not put in the first 9 and then see what happens and then get the 10th.
So should we go back to where that other Tomb Guardian thing was?
Only
the
other
only place I
place
can
we have
think of.
we didn't search was the body we found in that tunnel. Well, Sev got something from him, but I don't remember what it was. I think a pouch
I
or
I think he
something
got
like
an eyeball from there. Didn't you get an
Splurkit, I
eyeball
want to
from
say for sure.
That like
I don't remember if I got an eye or not, though.
You never got
You
an
got a-
eyeball from there.
Well, okay.
Mm.
Wasn't there a
it would make
floor?
sense if
Wasn't there
Go
a
ahead.
hole in the floor that it was dark and something about falling it? Forever falling or something?
Wasn't that
I think that was
a floor
a
above?
different level.
That was the one above. Okay.
We went up from this floor to that floor, I think. So it's climbing
this
back
is the-
again, or
Well, this is the room that spins. Maybe
It's
don't
not a
point
fun
out
room.
all our-
It's not a fun room.
Are you
Went into-
going in there, Lola?
Maybe not.
Last time someone went in there, the door locked behind them. and the room starts
Sucked.
spinning.
Maybe there's something in that room.
Yeah,
Go in,
I
Lord.
think there probably is. Can anybody fly?
I'll go ahead and go in.
Okay.
I can.
If you can fly, maybe the room won't affect you, because you'll be flying in the middle of it. Or Lollard can just sacrifice himself as he does that.
You have scared me with that room.
Alright, Lollard, you enter the room, and when you do, the door slams shut behind you, it clicks,
Oh, good.
and it locks. And we're going to roll initiative. We'll handle this in initiative to see what happens. Alright, so
Oh, wow.
there was a hole in the ceiling here, but it closes up when you enter the room. And you hear a clicking sound, and just like that, the door slams shut behind you. It locks, and you guys see that, and you're on the other side of the door. So the room starts spinning, Lollard, very, very quickly.
Spinning how? Like a dryer type spinning?
So the room is shaped, yes, the room is shaped like a drum or a cylinder lying on its side. The south end tapers towards this door, and the walls are covered with carvings of demons. And they have flickering flames in their eyes. They line the walls east and west. They look very ominous, and they illuminate this room. So when you enter, the room starts spinning, and nothing's happened yet because it was just an initiative. All right, Nathan, you're up first. And Kubotan says, "Nathan, your friend is trapped in there. We must break the door down."
Exactly what I was thinking. Why don't you just go up there and punch it, right?
I don't know about punching it. I don't know if your fists are strong enough. How about just ripping it off its hinges?
I don't know. It was pretty tough last time. I'm gonna have to get a pretty good handle on here.
We are the definition of a pretty good handle.
Jesus.
When he goes past me, I say a small prayer and touch his shoulder and give him guidance.
It's not your turn. It's Nathan's turn.
Well, okay. Oh, sorry. My mistake.
We're in initiative.
Yeah, I forgot.
Just gonna try and pull it open. All my strength.
You try to wrench the door open. Make an athletics check.
Yeah, that was a pretty good roll too.
Impossible! You start grabbing the door, trying to wrench it open, and it simply won't budge. It shakes a little bit, but ultimately you're unable to open the door with those means.
I get a sense it can be opened, right?
Yes.
Well, I tried. That's all I got.
Alright, you hear Lollard, you hear this click, click, click. 3 clicks from the inside of the room as the door has shut behind you and locked. Make a dexterity saving throw. The room starts spinning, and it starts tossing you around like a rag doll. You don't have bless, so it's a 13.
No, I don't have bless. It's checked off from the last time.
Alright, you're getting tossed around the room, just it's spinning like a dryer. You'll hit for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Okay, and I'd like to do this.
Okay. You use your Radiant Soul, and you start to glow, and you lift up off the ground. And as you do that, the room spins around you, but you're no longer being tossed about.
And when I heard the 3 clicks, what direction did they come from?
From the door. Like
Oh, from the door.
locks. Yeah, click, click,
Okay.
click in quick succession.
Alright. Is there anything around here that looks like a mechanism or anything like that?
In this room, it's you, some purple moss, the door, and these ominous-looking demon carvings with flickering flames in their eye sockets. That's it.
And how many carvings are there?
There are too many to count in this short amount of time. At least 20.
Okay.
They completely cover the walls. It's they're kind of demon faces, and they're all kind of swirling around together and mixed in ominous and horrible-looking ways.
And can I see the hole that was on the ceiling anywhere, or
The
where it
hole
was?
has been sealed up with stone.
Stone. Okay.
Magical stone wall spread out and covered the only exit to this room. The only other exit to this room. And you just hear in the room just woo, click, 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 like this really rapid clicking sound. As the room spins around.
Okay, I'm just going to kind of hover in the center where I can just kind of be safe, and then I guess that's my turn.
I love this room. We should invite the rest.
Fun.
We should invite the rest of the group in here.
Yeah. You guys coming in or not?
Orion.
Do you need us to break down the door? Are you okay? I don't hear any bones breaking anymore.
Yeah, come on in. It's fun in here. You should come.
Okay, Wongo, I'll trust you. I'll grow some claws on my hands, and I'll try to rip the door off, hoping for a natural 20.
Okay, you can try to pull the door down by making an athletics check. Millhouse, if you're here, you can roll initiatives as well. You grab the door and start to push it and start to shoulder barge it, and it's not opening with a 22. It
The
gives
strength
slightly, but that's about it.
the strength thing isn't going to work, guys. We have to find another solution.
Careful, Orion, you're going to hurt your shoulder.
I think I might have chipped a nail.
You get a boo-boo. And we don't want that. Alright, at the end of your turn, Lollard, the mouths of these demon faces, they have little circular recesses that open up along the wall. And this soporific gas jets out from them. And it just exhales this jet that quickly fills the room. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw. You sneeze a little bit, like your nose itches, and this wave of lethargy washes over you. You feel a little bit drowsy, but you fight through it. It really made you feel quite tired. Eridani.
We have to do something. He's not safe in there. No way he's safe. Anyone got a plan?
I have an idea, Eridani. We might not be able to break it down by forcing it open, but what if we just simply destroy it?
That's a good plan. I will try to hit it with my spear. If I find my spear.
Don't worry, Lollard, we're coming for you. Alright, you drop the spear on the ground when you try to take it out of it.
If I can find it. Oh crap!
You just like da 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 da. You run forward and just drop the spear on the ground. Oh dear.
Firmly grasp it.
Maybe a spear is not going to work well, Eridani. We need like a big hammer. Don't worry, you tried. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's got anybody got a big hammer with you have to use 2 hands to use and try to smash down this door? Because I don't think my spear is gonna be very helpful.
You get full points for effort, Eridani.
Thank you.
Zev,
It's always good that you are with me.
I love you too.
I am going to go. Let's give old Betsy a try. I'm gonna walk up. Then I'm going to use my warhammer named Old Betsy.
Hit.
Yee.
Alright, you slam the hammer into old Betsy, and it's a stone door, and you put a tiny little crack in it.
Did it. That was 15 feet, so then I go 20, 25 to get out of the way. Started it! Anyone else want to give a go? You can.
Torrin.
I was wondering, the statues, what way are they facing right now?
After you turn them, they rotate back into their original position. So they're facing inwards, facing each other.
So, I say maybe we should turn the statues together at the same time. That might do something. I mean, the room is next to the statue, so it could be connected, right? So I go to this one, and I'll wait until someone else gets to the other one, and then turn them at the same time. So I have ready an action to turn him.
Okay. Nathan.
I've got a better idea. I'm gonna take out my crowbar and try it again.
Okay. You wedge the crowbar into the seam of the door, kind of up near the hinges, so you can make an athletics check with advantage using the crowbar. And you can actually feel the hinges start to bend a little bit, and you almost get it, but not quite enough. You overextend yourself, and then your arms are sore.
Oh man, that's a big ass door.
I've come to the conclusion that this door is unbreakdownable.
Can tell that language is not your forte.
I don't know what forte means, but if it's something that I must face, I'm not scared of it. We will defeat forte together. And we will make language our forte.
I'll just set the crowbar next to the door and just walk away. Stoic like, you know? Not sulking. I don't want people thinking I'm weak. And I'll go over here to the statue and just... whatever.
Alright, Lallard, the room is still just spinning around you. The jets that protruded from the wall have slid back into the stonework and sealed up with stone. Just creating ominous looking demon faces once more. Or mouths once more. So, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna. That hole where the hole was, is that part of the rotating room, or is it stationary? Ceiling. So the ceiling is stationary. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna fly up towards the ceiling where the hole was, before it was covered, and see if there's some kind of, way of opening that little section of the wall or ceiling up.
So, I mean, it's...
Does that make sense?
So, what are you doing? You're taking the search action?
Yeah, I'm taking a search. I'm searching to see if there's a mechanism of some sort that will
Okay.
open up that ceiling from this end.
Alright,
Since it's
make a perception check to look for some sort of secret compartment. Alright, you take a close look around, Lollard, and the only thing you really notice is that this section of stone that cover the ceiling, it's a slightly different shade than the rest of the stone. You can kind of see a 5-foot square seam around it, but it's basically it's sealed. There's no levers or hidden switches or anything like that either that you can see.
okay. And I'm gonna yell through the door and say, "Hey, Orion, that tomb guard that had that was in that glass window.
Yeah.
I think that's where the lever is."
He can't hear you. You're in a different room. There's a stone door in between you and him. The room's quite loud as well, spinning around.
Then let's see. I still have an action, don't I?
No, you took the search action.
Action. Okay, so then that's my turn then.
Orion.
I'll turn to Nathan and say, "All right, give it one more try. All right, I'll help you out, and I'll cast guidance on him."
Alright, more of this soporific gas spews out from the demon faces Lollard. And it gets quickly spun around the room. It covers you, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw. You resist it once more. You're feeling a little bit drowsy, but ultimately it doesn't put you to sleep. It quickly dissipates after it tumbles around the room. Eridani.
Don't think it's gonna work, but we can try. I have Torian turn the statue in the direction of the room.
Both of you turn the statue at the same time, and the only thing that happens is you just hear this sound coming from here, and that's it.
Worth a shot.
Just a sound of like air kind of whooshing up. Did you want to take an action or?
Wasn't that my action going over there and turning the statue?
That's an interactive object.
Okay, and I give guidance to Seth, who I think is going to try open the door in some way, maybe.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, well, then guidance doesn't help so much, does it?
Come on, Betsy!
The hammer doesn't get through the stone this time. You don't hit it hard enough, and the hammer just bounces back.
Dang you, Betsy! Give it all she's got!
So the crowbar is still down there, right? Someone put it there.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll try to. There's a strength check, I think.
It's an
Or
athletics check.
Athletics check.
With advantage
the
using the
crowbar.
crowbar.
Don't break it, please.
Torrin, you snap the hinges of the door, and this stone slab can be taken and pulled towards you and put on the ground, and the room's still spinning, and Lollar's just flying in the middle of this spinning room.
What took you guys so long?
More step, that's all I have, I think. To give him room to get out.
At the end of your turn, the start of this next round, the room stops spinning. And it comes to a complete.
Completely broken, or is it just? I guess I can check it out.
Well, the door's just off its hinges, like it can't lock anymore.
You look like shit, Lawler.
Yeah, I feel like it too.
Fucking dead over here. Well, basically. But I'm gonna check this door, see if it's removable.
Is the ceiling,
Oh,
that hole in the ceiling
hinges
open?
are broken. You see straight away.
I just want to get rid of the door completely.
The stone wall on the ceiling, it's still there. It hasn't.
Oh.
It hasn't disappeared.
Okay.
The room's finally slowed down, and just radiant soul will wear off shortly, and you can just land on the ground.
All right. Well, maybe we can look at the paintings on the walls easier now. Maybe there's a clue there.
They're not.
I'm going to go ahead and
paintings,
heal
they're-
myself.
They're bas relief, and they're just demons' faces. All sorts of scowling faces with sharp fangs, and they still have flickering, fiery, glowing eyes. There's a big amalgamation of about 10 or so demon faces all twisted together in horrible ways, lining each side of the wall. And that's it. Apart from
Is
a
there
little
any-
bit of purple moss, there's nothing else of note in this room.
Is there any eye that looks like different, or maybe could be a one of those diamond eyes?
The eyes are flames. So a bas relief is just like a stone carving on a wall, and where the eyes are, there are flickering flames. There's, the walls are smooth. Other than that, they don't have any indentations or anything circular or anything like that. Just flickering flames where the eyes are.
I think we might need to find out where that ceiling in the hole goes to, or was.
We actually know where that goes to. It's on the when we go through that little like crawl space and the balcony thing, and then there's like a small hallway, and it goes right to that hole. But it was always open whenever we checked this before.
Right, and wasn't there a tomb guardian up there or whatever?
Well, there was
One-way mirror.
There was like a mirror
Yeah,
one
exactly.
time, but then the next time we went there wasn't a mirror, like we couldn't see it.
Yeah, the next day when you went there, it seems to have disappeared.
Want to go check if it's there?
Let's check
right
if it's
now?
there.
Yeah, you
Is
guys,
that TV static?
you guys definitely feel like you're not alone here in the tomb. Things are being done. Things are happening when you guys were asleep. Things are being moved. Things are being changed. Tomb Guardian bodies have disappeared.
So does it feel like things are moving, rearranged as we are, like you said, the whole dungeon is being rearranged. It's almost like it's alive, that type of thing?
No, more like you went to sleep, and while you guys were sleeping, someone came and cleaned up and adjusted something.
Oh, okay.
It could be the Tomb Guardians, but we've also seen we saw like one dwarf who had on like symbology that was very similar to what we've seen around this tomb. So I think there's people here with us.
So we're being watched all the time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean,
People.
I would say the eye stalks are a good hint.
Ah, good point. Good
I'd like
point.
to check this room if there's any secret passages or other ways to get out.
You can check. Lallard checked, but the room was completely spinning on its side when he checked, so he didn't get a look at the spinning parts properly. Make a perception check.
Fine.
Oof.
The room's very brightly illuminated, but apart from these ominous demon faces, there's nothing else here of note. It very much just seems like a sadistic trap designed to kill people.
Okay, then I'll just leave.
Let's go up and try to see if that changed again.
Right, you'll need to get over from the balcony to the crawl space if that's the way you're going. And it will require an athletics check.
Isn't it? We should tie a rope here.
Pretty sure there's still a rope there. I don't think we moved it.
Well, there's someone who can climb the walls, right? So he can take the rope to the other side, and then we just climb there.
A rope, yeah. I mean, rope can help a little bit, but Orion can climb, so
I can just help you.
he could help people.
I'll just help everybody across as they climb then.
Okay, you can give people advantage.
Is that also an athletics check, or?
It's an athletics check, yeah. You're leaping from the balcony to this little 2-foot high space, and Orion's like grabbing you and kind of throwing you in there. Eridani, you get across. Torrin, you get across. Lallard, you'll get across. Nathan, you easily get across. You don't even need Orion's help. We don't need Orion's help. Get across. Zev, you get across. Ryan stuffs you in there with the crawl space. You have to crawl for a little bit on your hands and knees, and then you can stand up again.
Come on, move along. De facto leader coming through.
Millhouse, you get across. Millhouse steps on your face, Orion. And Mataru Sonic falls 60 feet. I'll give Mataru Sonic a dexterity save to try and grab onto Orion. He slips out of Orion's grip as Orion's helping Soniku across, and the Comstock falls 60 feet, hits the ground prone, taking 22 bludgeoning damage. Now on the floor 60 feet below you.
While I'm climbing, I'll take off like my big backpack and I'll put it in this hole. And then I'll climb down, put Soniku on my back, and then climb back up.
Okay. Soniku is about the same
pounds,
size as you. So you can make an athletics check, Orion. It's going to be a little bit difficult even with your climb speed.
Right.
You managed to get Mataru Soniku up, hoisting the construct up and then shoving it through this hole.
And then I'll put my stuff back on.
Okay. Once you're all up here, you crawl through this little gap. You can stand up. You're in an 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage. More purple moss growing everywhere. And this section of the hall is now a dead end. There's no hole in the floor. It's just a section of stone floor where the gap used to be. And a smooth stone wall where this mirror was. A window.
I truly hate this trap.
I think this might be the same type of stone, right? It should be here.
Can we just bust it down?
I think somebody tried to take down a wall before and it didn't work so well.
That's true.
I'll just push the stones and to see if I can push them up or down or move it in any way.
It doesn't budge. It's solid.
Nope, solid. Doesn't work.
The only other idea
We have searched this passage for secret entrances, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
The only other idea we had was yours, Eritani, was
the body we didn't find again that Seb found.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I guess we could try that trap again.
Yeah, let's try another trap.
They've been going so well.
Oh, I can't go past this.
Oh, that hatchet thing is down.
Yeah, it went down the last time.
I think you
Snap
went
down on
past.
me almost the last time.
just gonna adjust your hit points a lot. You healed too much. You only healed 11 points, but you healed your character 13.
Oh,
When you crawl down this space, this bronze guillotine has snapped back down. It seems to only stay up for a minute, and then it slides back down. So you have to try and push it back up, click it back into the ceiling.
Let's do that. Athletics again.
Yeah.
Cool. Not so cool.
You're not lifting that, Torin. It doesn't budge.
Sorry, guys. Can do it.
I pray a little prayer and cast guidance on Nathan. Come on, Nathan, you can do it.
Step aside, Torin. Alright, you guys do need to kind of reverse out and then kind of go back in one at a time, but
I'd like to step aside, but it's not really possible.
you have to like do a backwards crawl.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of that bronze plate. Let's show them how it's done, Nathan. We shall defeat this barrier and all other barriers that stand in our way.
Maybe you need some guidance. Okay.
I've already got guidance. I have Kubazan.
I am guidance. I don't know what guidance means, but I am that. Ha! And you feel the springs coil upwards and compress. And when you lift the sheet to the top, you hear a click. It clicks into place.
Yo,
Right, everybody move
Leo.
forward.
Double time, come on. We got this.
Rest. Are they coming?
I don't know. Let me check. Hello? Oh, there you are.
Oh, the body of Zep.
The original.
I'm right here. I don't know what you're talking about.
A couple of seconds after you get through Orion, this sheet of metal slams down shut with a sharp sound, slashing into
I
the
take
floor.
I take a trident and go through the water, and reach the trident back to Nathan before
Okay.
I move on.
I toss it back through.
I'll take it and try also
You
to
guys
get.
can use the same method that you used last time. You wield the trident, holding it in hand, you can walk straight through this sheet of water, unhindered.
okay. So we'll just pass it back and forth through.
Since I can't take Sonic and I have to leave him here, can we take 5 minutes or so I can heal him up?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, sure.
Also, did you guys find anything? There's a body in this little area, right? Did you guys find anything on that?
That's
I don't know
the
if we
thing we
searched
want
it.
to search now, because
I
Zep
think we
didn't
were
search.
in a hurry for some reason and we didn't search it.
Zep didn't search it. He just said he found a body.
Well, someone
I didn't
found a
grab
spear, right?
This spear or something. There was some weapon or something I didn't grab.
Don't worry, I'll grab it.
And I don't think you searched the body either. He said something was on the body, but you didn't take anything.
You took the back.
What's the deal with this area?
It was like the explorer's pack stuff. That's all I grabbed.
Actually, sorry,
Yep.
no, you did get a I think you did get the eyeball from the backpack.
Great. Then we don't have
He
to go
did
in there.
get an eyeball from the backpack. Then it probably
We don't
is
need
a
that.
second.
Then
Where the
we're
hell's
kind of
that?
screwed. I have no idea where to go next then.
Did we
Well,
go up?
We can
Yes.
still search it if
Maybe
if
wait
there's
for
an
everyone to get
entrance.
here.
We're waiting for Milhouse to cast Mending and then we'll keep going.
You can get Atari Sonic or mended up Millhouse.
But we found an eyeball in the tomb, didn't we?
In the where?
In the tomb.
We are in a tomb that has 9 other tombs in it. Which
Yeah,
tomb
but
specifically?
the tomb with the secret pattern.
I
We
should.
didn't.
Did
We
we?
didn't. I
Yeah.
thought we did.
No, we just got a wand and a very picky trickster god.
Yeah.
Here's
So-
a trident for you, Orion.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, well, then that's the one room that hasn't. Well, we could still search the body. Maybe he had 2 eyes.
Feel free.
Most people
have
have
eyes
eyes,
anyway.
right?
We check the eyes, see if we have all 9.
Is there a passage here, or is it closed still?
There's a passage. Yeah, there's a crawl space, a couple of feet high, and you down on your hands and knees just crawling.
Do I see the body?
No, it's clear.
Nobody here.
So are we heading down this hallway, or?
I guess.
Now this leads to
Everybody seems to get here. Then we could.
Pigeon's tomb.
Did we find a crystal eye here in this room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did.
What the hell would it be?
It has
Maybe
to be with
someone
that
just needs to
tomb guardian,
sacrifice
right?
With those 2
It should be with the tomb. Maybe with the tomb guardians or in the tomb, since we didn't find one in the tomb.
So do we want to look at this body here?
We
Which
searched that body.
Let's go into Ijin's tomb and just double check. Well, let's just retrace our steps and try to find this last eye.
Can Sonic fit in there?
Alright. The body had 2 eyeballs on him.
What's going on with this door anyway?
It's closed.
Yeah, I know. I just
closed
wondering
it.
if we were in there.
Yes.
Nathan, you were the one who went in last time, so you notice the pattern.
I don't think I have that keen of a mind to remember that much. Or that far back.
It's 2 days ago, like 1 day ago. Can't be that hard to remember.
Everything here looks as it did last time you were here. Nothing has changed. Everything's exactly how you've left it.
So the stone is still down.
Yeah. Nothing has
Okay.
changed.
Okay, if you don't try it, I will try it.
You step into the room, and
I'll look through the eye hole again.
nothing happens when you step here.
Nope.
When you
No,
look through
click.
the eye hole, you just see a blurry image of Nathan's back. Like magnified. Too close.
Okay, I searched the sarcophagus
There's nothing in there.
chest.
It's just a couple of bones. That's it.
Okay, somebody pointing at the statues. I searched the statues. Is there anything
The,
special with the statue?
Life-size Sphinx statues. They have somewhat humanoid-looking faces, and then leonine bodies. You can make a perception check if you want to look for hidden compartments. One check will do all 4.
I will check for if the eyes are real or one of the eyes looks like a crystal eye or something like that.
The eyes are made of stone, part of the statue.
Yay.
You take
Not
a
that bad.
careful inspection of them, and they're completely made of stone. They seem to be somewhat feminine in appearance, but that's about it. That's all you get.
Hmm.
So I'm looking at Asterak's third warning, and it looks like we've done everything except for that last line. The walls of history tell all. Do we
Why
know what
we did that? We did that one.
What was that?
With the frog monster, the things you had to do.
Yes, the frescoes. That's right. Then I'm stumped, guys. Maybe we
Did we
decided to
find,
put it
somewhere.
did we find
Yeah.
anything at the frog monster? Was there eye there?
I don't remember.
Moa says to Eridani, we have searched everywhere. I'm sure of it. Well, except for that Tomb Guardian standing next to the level.
Yeah, but we don't know which way to go. We searched for an entrance at where he stands, and we searched for an entrance.
Perhaps there's another way to enter that room that's not on this level.
Crap.
Well, so you mean either farther up or farther down? I take a trident
I
and go
mean,
to
either, because
That's the thing.
up and down would not be on this level.
Yeah. My friend says maybe the entrance to the Tomb Guardian may be on another level than this.
If that's true, then we need to... How do you guys feel about taking a short rest and going down to the next level?
I think we should go back up one.
Yeah? You want to backtrack some more?
I think we should go
Backtrack.
up two.
Backtrack? I don't think so, Nathan. We'll be heading down further to face whatever lies on the next level. I'm not heading.
Well,
I don't backtrack. I don't even know the
Level isn't finished.
meaning of the word back. We only go forward.
Forward up, Nathan. Forward up.
Your magic weapon has now expired, Torrin.
Yeah, my guidance is over.
Right.
Used a long time ago.
Before you go
These
up,
stairs lead up to level 2.
I think going back to the last level would be more logical. I think we should find the eyes before we finish this level, not after.
I would.
Yeah,
love
but
that.
It's like putting the eye on the other side of the door, right?
yeah, but the problem is if we don't have if as my friend says, the last Tomb Guardian has the eye, and he's behind some secret door we haven't found, or there's an entrance up or down one level. We have to use another level to get to that Tomb Guardian.
Yeah, I
we
agree.
don't
But
know which way though.
going
We
back
don't know which way, but we
logical.
can't. We don't have the time to spend hours searching now.
What are you
We have
suggesting
to-
we do?
We either go down, which is probably the best idea if I think about it, since we don't have time, or we go up and search the other levels which we haven't searched as.
Well, you guys searched level
True.
2 pretty good. I'm pretty sure you searched
Yeah.
secret doors in pretty much every room. At least
Yeah.
once.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I said level 1, because level 1 was the one level which Eridani hasn't searched as truly at least.
We all
But,
gather and we can vote on it, on which way to go.
Now, everyone, take a vote, up or down. Kubazan urges you to go down, Nathan.
Up.
But
Up.
Oberlacher is a bit hesitant on going anywhere. Why don't we just stay here, Ryan? There's that small room, there's crawl space on either side, there's fresh water, and, we could just make a new life here.
Yeah. I mean, as appealing as that sounds, I feel like sticking with the group is safer than being on our own, right?
Well, they could live with us as well. We could start a family.
Family. Okay. I never took you for the family type.
Alright, looks like most people want to move forward and head down. These are the stairs.
One
that lead
question before we go down, should we try to take out the two last stone gargoyles.
We can. I mean, last time we tried to do that from here, we got our shit all messed up.
Yeah, but if we prepare some kind of battle plan,
Sure, let's prepare a battle plan. How would you like to defeat the Guardians?
because
Wait.
if we go,
Couldn't defeating those guardians mean that we find the last eye?
Ooh, maybe they have it.
yeah, but they're on the level down, aren't they?
Yeah, they're on those pedestals down here, aren't they?
But they're
And all
interacting with us at this level.
yeah, more somebody fell down and didn't do the right thing. Paying them.
Millhouse. Who would fall down a level like that?
I don't know. I fly.
Any idea, Millhouse? No, he's been
lost
struck
Millhouse.
permanently silent.
Oof.
The gods truly have graced us this day.
Where's
Alright,
that,
we'll have-
by the way?
We lost like half of our party. I don't know where they are.
We're all back into water. Hi.
Come forward. Let us march down. Lead the way, Nathan. We shall not hesitate.
Oh shit.
I'm on.
Nathan, you want to do a
Plans?
battle plan?
Plans are for weaklings.
Oh,
We
shit.
do this by my book.
Our battle
We go
plan is
forward.
to crush all that stand in our way.
Strength.
That gargoyle stands
My-
in your way, Nathan.
Gargoyle,
Okay.
schmargoyle is what I say. I've always said that. I said it before. Before I even knew there were gargoyles there. Long time ago.
You even know what a gargoyle is?
We'll find out.
I already know.
Alright, so, is this someone... Are you not heading downstairs, Eridani?
I stand on the balcony to fire on anything that moves.
Alright, anyone who wants to head downstairs, move down there, and I'll move you guys down to the floor below. If you want to stay up here, then you can stay up here.
Where would you like us to
Okay.
move? Sorry if we want to go down.
Oh, so you guys are all moving now. Okay.
No, well, on the
The
stairs.
same token.
Sorry.
Well, you can...
I was just
You can be
going
on the
a little
stairs.
bit down the stairs. Yeah, be on the stairs.
Okay,
I'm gonna refill my lantern with some oil.
sure. Let me remove some dynamic lighting here. We need something for the balcony. Okay, so you guys head down these stairs, and they continue hugging the western wall, or they come to a landing, sorry. And then they hug the northern wall and head down another 10 feet. So you're now on level 4 of the Tomb of the Nine Gods. The Chambers of Horror. There is a bronze plaque on the west wall up here. As you look into this room, at the bottom of the grand staircase, you can hear this resonant mechanical rumbling. It emanates from this dark shaft opening up in the middle of the floor. Like a clicking and a clacking and a humming and a moving part sort of sound coming from the darkness below. There are 4 cylindrical stone pedestals surrounding the shaft. Each one's 10 foot tall. Cylinder of stone 10 feet high. And they're 5 feet wide. And each one features a tiny slot in its side. And the slot is about shoulder height for most of you. Squatting atop 2 of the pedestals, here and here, are large 4-armed gargoyles. As you head down the stairs and look onto the top of the cylinder, you'll notice that each gargoyle is contained within this square of metallic tiles embedded into the top of its pedestal. Starting northernmost and going clockwise, they are copper, silver, gold, platinum.
And we destroyed copper and platinum.
Copper is the top one. Yeah, and platinum is the west one. There's no gargoyles there.
Okay.
Are the gargoyles that are there, do they look damaged at all?
Nope. They're inanimate.
Great.
They look like statues. They look completely intact.
Alright. There was something with like putting money in their...
Yeah, if my theory is right, and I think it's right, since they stopped hunting after somebody died and came back. Yes, and I put money on the other ones. Sorry. We probably have to put 1 coin of each. Also 1 copper here. Here. 1 silver here. 1 gold here. And 1 platinum here. So if we put 1 silver here and 1 gold here, we should get past them without fighting. When we touch into the room, Nathan.
That'd be nice.
This is a 10-foot drop. If you want to jump down there, then you'll take.
If you want to go down the stairs, you have to go.
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah.
Alright, you see a skull button pop up here as well, and this rope is still here. I don't know whose it is, but I think it was like Lollard's or something.
Okay. Nathan, where are you? Are you on the stairs or in the room or what the heck?
Yeah, you're 10 feet above the floor level here, and then these stairs head down 10 feet. So if you wanted to get down, you're either jumping,
drop and roll,
jumping essentially off a 1-story building, or you're climbing down the stairs to the north, or heading a different way. Now, Millhouse, as you look down to the south here, you see a dusty, cobweb-draped hallway.
Ooh.
I tell you all that with the coins anyway. So
it'd be nice to avoid a fight.
Yeah, but do you think that's gonna happen in this group? I ask.
Worth a try.
Where are you going?
Nathan, don't go down there! Oh,
no, it's good. He should go first. This is good.
I'm just gonna take 4 gold, pop 1 in here.
In the copper one? Good call.
Yep. Gold and the silver one.
Like basically coin slots. And you slip the coin in there, and you hear it like kind of ting and hit other coins inside the pedestal.
So all I have is gold. Anything else? Pop 1 in here, and I'm gonna put 10 gold in this one. What is that? 13 gold.
Money is for weaklings.
Pointless, I say.
Oh, so I want to say something now.
But... Say there was a plaque or something written somewhere on the walls?
Yep, there's one here.
Wait, sorry, I lost my
plaque.
Okay, I'll go and check what it says.
Okay. You find Asarak's 4th warning. I'll read it out to you guys. Death to fire, dine or drow, precious air and falling sand. The army sleeps in silence. The mirror holds 12. Find the iron scepter's twin. The maze holds the key.
Well, that's cheery.
Yeah, it is. Not.
I don't know about you guys, but every time I read these things, I swear I hear Astarak's voice in my head. Is that normal?
You keep hearing voices anyway.
You have a very good damn it.
Astarak smashed wreck.
He's just throwing his voice. He's ventriloquist.
When we
Sounds
find
terrifying.
that lich, we're gonna make it wish it had arthritis.
This hallway over here. It's sort of not on level 4 or level 3.
Alright, we're gonna
So
roll
I'm-
initiative.
Bam, bam, bam.
Alright, these gargoyles spring to life the second that Lollard and Eridani step there. They leap fearfully off their plinth, animate, stretch their forearms out, and they come in swinging. This one flies up, leaping off of its plinth, and it's going to be 5 feet above Orion. And it has these powerful claws, and it just turns to one side with its left claws and comes swiping at Eridani. Your hit for
1 second.
7 slashing damage.
Okay, yeah.
And it's got 4 arms, so this is the other left claw. It also hits you at the same time for 10 slashing damage. Then it comes in for a combo with its right claws, both of them clawing towards you as it twists its body to the side. It rends you for 9 slashing damage.
What the heck is that?
And it swipes through the air. As it does that fierce combo, it moves back about a foot, and then it leans forward, bearing its sharp, stony fangs, and it comes in for a bite. And it chomps the air a couple of inches away from your face. Millhouse.
Alright, what? Get it. Yeah. I will get myself in there. And is it still within reach?
Yep, it's in the space above you, flying 15 feet off the ground level.
Alright, and
Miss. Head. You swing Bob up, you clip the gargoyle, and you take off a chip of stone. It bleeds a little bit of brown mud. Now use your bonus action to command Mataru Soniku.
yeah. So pretty blocked up in here, so I guess the best you can do is dodge at the moment.
Okay. Before you end your turn, Millhouse, can you just specify that using your bonus action? Because you never say it, but you have to use your bonus action to do it.
Well, it doesn't take a... It doesn't... movement and... Movement only for the attack,
Yeah.
pretty much, or
Yeah,
heals.
but you have to
It
specify
doesn't...
if you're using your bonus action before its turn. Because you take your bonus action on your turn. So I don't know if you've used your bonus action or not. You never specify.
Alright. Yeah.
Alright. It moves up and dodges. Nathan.
Don't you touch my friends! I'm gonna steady aim, take a shot at it. Maybe I'll hit it.
Hit. The arrow smashes through it. It tears off a large section of its wing. Brown mud sprays out on the ground and little bits of rock hit the floor.
You fools, you cannot take me.
Ryan.
So I have a weird, positioning idea. I'll try to squeeze in here with Eridani, and then can I climb up the wall 10 feet so that I'm still in melee with the gargoyle, but off of the ground?
corridor is 8 feet high. You'd be
Got it.
squeezing in that space above Eridani.
Got it. Could I do the same over Millhouse then? Is the wall?
The
ceiling the same
gargoyle
height?
pushes you back. It doesn't let you enter its space.
Got it. Then I will rage and grow a tail. And then I will move here.
The gargoyle attacks you. It's going to lean forward and try to bite you, and it has advantage from squeezing. The fangs come in and chomp. And they bite you. For 4 piercing damage.
Good.
Solid.
And then I will recklessly attack with my tail. Because Eridani has great cover for me. Thank you, Eridani.
Hit. You flick the tail out and poof, it pulverizes a small chunk of the gargoyle. Despite it looking like stone, it's very much flesh. And then when you kind of break pieces off of it, they turn to stone and mud. You slap off another piece of the gargoyle. They're quite tough though, and a couple of small injuries. It doesn't look too damaged yet. Torrin.
Well, since we didn't take a short rest, I'll use my magic weapon spell to make my longsword magical. Otherwise, it will probably do nothing. Then I'll attack the gargoyle right here.
It's a miss. It backhands the blade to the side.
Then I'll try again. Nope.
You rolled the wrong one. That should have hit. That would have been a 20. Just roll the longsword damage.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, you can just roll the longsword damage. 20.
Yeah, I rolled the long sword damage from the first one.
Okay. You slice through it. The blade sears through its flesh and a bit of mud sprays out.
And then I end my turn.
Lollard.
I guess we're going in swinging, so we are going to try to hit.
That hits it. The mace is resisted. The mace kind of bounces off, but the radiant energy sears into it. You hit it for 4 points of damage.
Okay. From that point, we're going. Oh, he's within reach.
It uses reaction.
Yeah. Okay, that's going to be my turn.
Eridani.
Well, I'm gonna move back. How much
When
cover
you move
does
back, you
it...
step on this button and it glows green.
Okay.
Gargoyle has half
And,
cover.
Oh, I will try to hit it anyway. If I find my character sheet. I play Hexblade's Curse on it as a bonus action. And then I Eldritch Blast it twice.
Nice. The beam slams into the gargoyle and breaks off a piece of it. You see these necrotic tendrils spread out over its flesh. A 27 hits. Yeah, the 27 will be a critical hit. Hexblade's curse.
Oh,
Woohoo!
Well, then I get a 1 D10 tomorrow.
Alright, you slam another beam into it, and you break off a big chunk of its wing flap, hit it in its side, puncture its arm, mud sprays everywhere. It is looking fairly badly damaged now.
And I push it back with
Alright, it
both.
flies back 10 feet, flying 10 feet above the ground.
Okay. How much have I moved now? To there.
Now, do you get your Hexblade's curse twice, Eridani?
Huh?
Do you get it like twice before you rest?
Oh shit. I didn't check if I had used it. You're right, I had used it.
Okay, well, can you please keep track of those resources?
I had set it to 0, but I forgot to check it before I cast it.
So you didn't use
That's
Hexblade's curse?
No, then I would have used Hex. Is that alright?
No, it's too late. I'm gonna give its hit
Okay.
points back. Can you please keep track of your resources next time?
Well, sorry. Totally my mistake.
Okay.
I will move 5 foot more and then
Yeah,
I end my turn.
I don't want to have to keep track of other characters' resources.
No, it's totally right. I had it in 0, but I didn't check it before I cast it. That's totally my mistake.
Zev,
Sorry.
you're up.
Alrighty, I'm going to stare at that big gargoyle that got pushed back, and I'm going to do Toll the Dead. To cast that. That level.
What's going on there?
Did it do it right? I have no clue what's...
No. Did you take that? Did you drag it on from the compendium, or did you autofill that yourself?
I'm pretty sure I pulled from compendium. I can re-put it in if I have to.
Let's take a look. If for some reason it's upcasting, let me take a look at the macro, see what's going on. Oh, it's weird. It's not doing anything when I'm clicking it. Oh, it's asking you to cast it at a certain level.
What?
Anyway, it should be 2d12 damage.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. As long as it succeeds.
It succeeds the saving throw.
Eh. That's dumb. That was an action. So, and I can't do it a thing. I'm gonna use extra movement, 5, 10, 15 to get on the other side of Metal Sonic. Just so I have some space. And that will be my turn. DOT.
This gargoyle's going to fly forward into the space above Torrin and attack Lollard. First attack with his claw. Miss. Second attack. Miss. Third claw attack. Miss. It swipes through the air. Fourth claw attack. Again, it clings off your shield. It does that 4-hit combo, then it leans forward trying to bite you. And it chomps onto you. You feel its sharp fangs pierce into your neck. You hit for 12 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
This gargoyle is going to fly around the corner here fiercely and zoom in on Nathan with a flurry of claw attacks. It hits you for 12 slashing damage. Second claw attack. It swipes that claw into you as well, hitting you for 9 slashing damage.
Oh, I guess I'll uncanny dodge that.
Okay, you take 4 points of slashing damage. Third attack. It swipes and it hits you up against the wall. You see Nathan slam to the wall and land on the ground, prone, unconscious, dying. The gargoyle then comes back around and with a boost of its wings, it comes in at Torrin with a 4th claw attack. That misses, and then it comes in for a bite, and it chomps you, Torrin, biting you.
Ow.
13 piercing damage. Very fierce, these creatures. Millhouse.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. I would be willing to take one opportunity attack from Nathan, but I'm not willing to take 2. So I'm just gonna try to slap this one around.
That hits. You slice the axe into it, you keep on damaging it. That second attack is dismissed as it swings its backhand into the axe blade, hits it to the side.
Alright, then I'll use my bonus action to have Sonic move up here and attack that one.
Sonic spins on over, leaps up, and hits the guardrail on the balcony. Nathan, you get your reaction back. Make a death saving throw. 17. It's a success. Orion.
We'll move here, and I'll take 2 reckless attacks on this gargoyle.
Hit. The tail flies forward and breaks off a bit more stone. And that other attack misses. The tail just bounces back off the gargoyle's stony side.
I'll shift as a bonus action.
Torrin.
So this guy's flying above me, right?
Yeah, it's in the space above you.
So I could move over here to help Nathan out.
Yeah, it's not blocking you.
And then I'll use my action
The
to...
gargoyle's going to lean forward and try to take a bite out of you. It slams its fangs into your back, hitting you for 9 piercing damage. As you stumble forward, you lose concentration.
So my weapon is useless now. Cool. So I'm just checking my lay on hands if I can use it on more creatures than one at the same time.
It's an action and use it on one creature at once.
So I'll use it on Nathan first and hope I'll survive until next month. And I don't have that much points anyway, so I'll give him 5.
You lean down and place your hand over Nathan. Holy healing energy emanates from your hand, washes over him, and he opens his eyes.
Right. I think that's it.
Lola.
I'm gonna call on Wongo for his little ability. And I'm gonna do it on this guy right here. Do you want me to show
The
Pulse?
is it the psychic?
Yeah, this one here.
Okay, you unleash a psionic assault on the gargoyle, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. An invisible shockwave emanates from you, and it just kind of ripples through the air. It hits the gargoyle, and the gargoyle pushes through the psionic assault and is not affected.
Okay, and from I'm going to take the chance and make movement back to this point here.
The gargoyle is going to try and bite you. And it just drops you to the ground unconscious. You take 14 piercing damage.
So it hits. Okay, alright.
Oh yeah, it's a 26. It hits you.
Alright. So we got a little far. Alright.
You don't get to move after you're unconscious.
Yeah.
You fall here.
So I guess that's my turn.
Eridani.
I move 10 feet up. See Lord going down. We can't have that, so we cast a healing word on him. Level 1. He gets 7 hit points. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast this gargoyle.
It's looking pretty damaged. Hit.
I push it 10 feet back.
A beam crashes into it, knocks it back, sends little bits of rock and mud flying through the air, and it's got these like cracks riddled throughout its torso, weeping with mud.
Set game attack. I don't know.
A narrow miss. The beam is deflected by the gargoyle's slippery wing.
Okay. Laura, you got 7 hit points back, so you should be up.
Oh, thanks.
That's my turn. Well, I move 10 feet back again.
Zeb.
I'm going to try again. Toll the dead on the farther one. And it should work correctly this time now. Hey, look at that.
The gargoyle fails, and the necrotic energy causes even more sections of its stony looking flesh to crack and bleed mud. The gargoyle is falling apart.
Hee. And that will be my turn for now.
This gargoyle is going to take its foot and try and stomp Lollard. It hits. And it just jams its clawed foot onto Lollard, knocking Lollard back unconscious and dying. It then provokes an opportunity attack from Torin, Mataru Soniku, and Orion, because it flies down this hall, and it goes for Eridani.
That wasn't unexpected.
Your longsword doesn't quite get through it, Torin, ting, and bounces off of it. You swing with your tail, and it gets all kind of tangled up in a knot, Orion.
Sonic's not taking the opportunity attack.
Okay. And it chases you down and swipes at you. Second attack. Whoosh. It hits. When it hits, your shield kicks in and the claw snaps back, bouncing off your shield. It's gonna claw again. And its arm just scrapes against the wall. Fourth attack. It breaks through the shield, slashing you for 9 damage. And then finally it comes in for a fierce bite attack. And it pushes its face through the shield, chomps onto your neck, shoulder, and drives you to the ground, blood pooling out everywhere. The gargoyle then actually leaps back. And ends its turn there, flying back towards the other room. Meanwhile, this one is going to fiercely boost itself through the air with one slap of its wings, and it has its claws outstretched, coming in at Zev. First attack, miss. It swipes through the air. Second attack, it catches you, slashing you for 8 damage. Third attack, it hits, clawing you again for another 9 damage. It comes in, continuing this combo, spinning from side to side. Fourth claw attack, it rips into you for 8 slashing damage. And finally, after this flurry of claws, it swings its head to the side and tries to clip you with its fangs. And it just embeds that fang straight into your torso, biting you for 16 piercing damage. Millhouse.
Millhouse attacks.
It's almost destroyed. And it just moves back and you swipe through the air. And again, it deflects the blade by hitting the blade to the side of its elbow.
Then Sonic will move in, and he'll use it. I'll use my bonus attack action to command him to attack.
And Sonic just slams into the guardrail. Nathan, you can use half your movement speed to stand up and grab whatever you are holding.
Stand up. Wall. Hit the fucking wall. Stand up. Try to and just take a steady aim shot at the gargoyle down here. Try to take it out.
Alright, grab the bow, lean down, take a good moment to aim, and you hit. The arrow smashes into its chest and breaks it apart. Its limbs break into mud and stone, and large and small chunks, myriad pieces of stone just scatter all over the ground, intermingled with mud.
I'm just gonna fall down prone. Fucking tired.
Orion.
Well, fall on the balcony, not prone.
Okay.
We will stop doing reckless attacks, and we will attack it normally with the tail twice.
That hits. The tail slashes across it, slicing its flesh, causing mud to drip out. And the second attack misses. It just pushes you back and the tail flicks up into the air. Torrin.
I'll move forward a bit to see what's happening. I would like to use my breath weapon on this beast, but I think I need to be here. Can I just carefully stand on his body?
You can squeeze into Lollard's space. You don't have to stand on him. It's not that big. It's a 5 foot square space.
So I'll do a breath weapon. I noticed I didn't get that one on the sheet, so I have to do it manually.
It's a lightning breath.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
it like
lightning.
a 30-foot line?
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
You're gonna do a 30-foot line straight forward. You can do it diagonal.
That's the idea. Do diagonally that way.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, it'll just hit that square and then hit the wall. All right,
exactly.
you unleash a bolt of lightning from your mouth.
Right.
Maybe you can catch Air Downey on the ricochet.
Is it 4d8 lightning damage?
Yeah, I'll check one. That's the wrong thing. It's 3d6 at 6th level.
Okay.
And Constitution.
Dex.
It's Dexterity saving throw, and it's 12. 8 plus my Constitution modifier, and proficiency.
It's going to succeed the saving throw.
And then it's halved, I think. Yeah, half as much. So 3d6 halved. Here we go.
You let out a bolt of lightning from your mouth. The gargoyle kind of moves to the side, and tiny little arc hits it for 3 lightning damage.
I think that's it.
You will have to move. You can't end your turn in another creature's
Oh, right.
space.
Okay. So if I move back, then it will hit me, and I cannot move forward. This is great. I'll move back.
It's going to opportunity attack you. It's going to try and bite you, and because you're squeezing, it has advantage. It chomps you for 13 piercing damage.
Definitely worth it.
Lollard, make a death saving throw. (16) is a success. Eridani, make a death saving throw. 19 is a success. Alright, Zev, you're up.
Ooh boy. Alright, well. Up there. 5. I will do make sure I have the range for this real fast. Can I tell that's Orion around the corner? Or is that like too obscure? Okay.
He's 3/4 cover.
Because I would like to bless if I can. For Orion, Torin, and Millhouse. Orion, if it counts that I can partially see him.
He has 3/4 cover, so
Sweet, sweet.
he's not locked.
Hidden. Her. I'll say, hopefully this helps. And that will be my... Get up there to heal.
The gargoyle stops trying to fly through the room, and it turns its attention towards Orion, and it starts lashing him with its claws. It hits for 4 slashing damage. It hits for another 4 slashing damage. It misses with a 3rd claw attack. It crits with a 4th claw, just jamming that claw down onto your neck and shoulder and squeezing for 5 slashing damage. And then finally, it as it's grabbing you like that, it leans its head forward and bites. And it sinks its fangs into you for 6 piercing damage. Millhouse.
I'll get Lollard up. Move up. I'll use... That's not on there. Use Healing Touch on him. Oh, not heal. Cure Wounds. Not Healing Touch.
You lean down and place your hand on Lollard. A green healing light emanates, and Lollard wakes back up on 6 hit points.
Alright, thanks.
Then move back. I guess. Yeah, that's it. Sonical dodge.
Okay. Nathan.
I'll wobble my way over here. 5, 10, 20, 5. I got no room there, so I'll just take a shot at it with my bow, I guess.
Hit.
I guess I'll hit.
The arrow just smashes through the gargoyle, takes up a massive chunk of stone, and it's looking slightly damaged.
I'm gonna dash / wobble this way.
Alright, bonus
right
action
there.
dash.
Yep.
Jump back. Ryan, you're up.
I'll take 2 more tail attacks.
Miss. And it's a miss. The tail doesn't get through its flesh. Bounces off.
Lovely.
Torrin.
Well, I don't have a magical weapon, so that's not very good. So I'll just use a cure wounds on who's in front of me. This guy.
A lot.
Well, that's a lot.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
There you go. It's. I mean, I could move away. Maybe that would be safe.
A lot.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up using part of my movement, and if I'm reading this right, I think I can try this again.
Wongo's power. You can.
Yeah.
You can use that for an action. There's no limit to how many times you can use it.
Right. Okay, so I gotta give it another try.
Alright, another invisible shockwave of psionic energy emanates from you, washing over the gargoyle. And it just reels back, and its arms go limp by its side, its wings flap down, and it puts its head down, and it's stunned. Its eyes look phased.
Alright, I'm gonna then take the rest of my movement, and I think I can get to... I can get to... I'm sorry?
You're only going to be able to get one space. You're going to be able
One
to get
space?
here or here.
Okay.
Unless
Alright,
you
so
wanna
then I'm gonna
roll off
move...
the balcony.
Okay, I'm moving back to this portion spot here. And that will be my turn. Alright guys, wail on it.
So the gargoyle, it's incapacitated. Attack rolls don't have advantage, and it automatically fails strength and dex saves. Eridani, you're doing okay there, and you can hear Moa speaking to you in your unconscious state. Just hang in there, Eridani. We'll get through this. It's going to be okay. Don't leave me. Zeb.
Well, I mean, 25 would get me there. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna just go, excuse me, pardon me, 25 on the dot. As I stumble through people getting there. And then I can't do that. That's long. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope.
Alright, Bless goes down. And
I'm fine with that.
Beacon of Hope goes up. So you can choose all of your allies. And everyone will have advantage on wisdom saves and death saves. And if you get healed, you get the maximum number possible.
Don't let anything hit me. And that will be my turn, because I can't do anything else.
The gargoyle is it's just completely stunned. And at the end of its turn, it snaps out of it. Millhouse.
Alright. I'll try launching a firebolt at it.
It has half cover. Oh, actually, it's 3/4 cover from where you're standing.
I can do it. I can do it.
You do it. The firebolt slams into one of its arms and starts riddling it with mud.
And I'll have Sonic. I'll use my bonus action to have Sonic attack it.
Alright, Sonic spins up. And crashes into the gargoyle, breaking off some more stone and mud. Nathan.
Well, very interesting. I'm gonna have to sit right here, and it's got 3/4 cover for me.
Does indeed.
So, hope no one wants the spot. So I'm going to be steady aim and just take a shot from here with advantage, and hopefully I can get a good hit. Nope.
That misses. The arrow just hits the wall.
I
Right.
tried.
2 tail swings.
Miss. Miss. The tail is just bouncing off of it, flicking around everywhere, and
Sorry, I muted myself. Can I also turn into a Deinonychus as a bonus action?
yeah, a mild shape.
I will do that.
So Deinonychus. Okay. I'll set that up for you. Torin.
So I feel this healing power of the Beacon of Hope. So I'll cast Cure Wounds on Nathan because I'm not being able to get anywhere else than where I'm at. I don't have to roll, right? Because it's max
Yeah,
power.
yeah.
So it's
11.
11, yes.
I
Yeah.
love it. Oh, that's the spot.
You're welcome. End of turn.
Well,
Can I move to this point here, where Sonic is, and share his spot? Or
you can squeeze in another creature's space,
yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
and
And
then
then
you do
when
have
I
to move out of it once you've finished doing what you're doing.
right, and I'm gonna go to that point, and I'm casting this,
All right, you
Nice.
use preserve life.
and that should hit Eridani and then everybody else as well too.
Well, who are you using it on? It gets
I think
divided
it's-
between whoever you use it on.
Yeah, Nathan. What is it? Torin,
All right, so how many you
Eridani.
heal? How many do you heal? 40.
Times his cleric.
So
I can
if you
heal
use
up
it
to
on
40.
2 people, they get 20 each. If you use it on 4 people, they get 10 each.
Right. So I'm using it on, but they can't get no higher than their max. Well, since the Beacon of Hope is up, they get their what? Their
No.
half points,
It-
all the way up to their half.
No. It doesn't work like that. It
Mine's if you
just-
roll like a D8, you get the D8
Yeah.
total.
You've got 40 points, so who do you want to use it on? Like, it gets divided
Okay.
between those people evenly.
All right. So then it's Eridani, Nathan, and then Torin. Those are
Alright,
the
each of
3
you
that.
get, so yeah, each of you get 13 hit points, but you can't go above halfway.
Okay. So then I'm moving back to this spot here, since the creature is still stunned.
It's not stunned.
And-
The gargoyle is going
oh.
to bite you.
Ah.
Alright, Sonic's going to have something to say about that. And its advantage and disadvantage. Evidently, the creature that's causing you to have advantage tries to protect you. As you see, he's next to Sonic. But it still gets you. And it chomps you for 16 piercing damage. You fall unconscious and dying in Sonic's space.
Oof.
Alright, that is my turn.
Very
Donnie.
mixed turn, that one.
You wake back up. You can use half your movement speed to stand up, grab whatever you're holding. Are you muted?
So yeah, I grab my staff, stand up, and say, "That wasn't very nice," and I blasted Kingdoms Come.
Deliverance.
Hit. The beam pockmarks it slightly.
Henry!
It flies 10 feet further.
You push it into everyone and it's all squeezed up. Everyone's in a big tangled mess.
Get him out of
You
here!
have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. Wait.
Yeah, roll 2 more times because you have the elven accuracy, right?
Yeah, just roll advantage now.
Okay.
Oh,
And yeah, that's a hit.
And I pushes 10 feet more back.
You force it all the way out, back into the grand staircase. Another pockmark of mud and stone break off of it.
And then I cast Healing Word on Lorard. Which is, 9 total. 9 for Lorard. That's it. Now I move up here.
Okay. Zeb. Hold up. Okay. Before your turn, something happens, Aerodani.
no.
You should not have stood there, my friend.
Is it a...
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Oh,
Fucking hell. I just tried to survive. I like Eridani.
Donnie's kick butt.
Alright, so I'll describe what you're seeing.
Yeah.
So there's a hallway, and then after 10 feet, the dusty looking corridor becomes a staircase that descends 15 feet down to a lower tunnel. Resting on the floor at the bottom of the staircase is an old treasure chest. And when you step there, nothing happens.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Zev.
don't scare me like that.
Turns into a slip and slide.
Yeah, or something like that with spikes in the end, or something like that.
Yeah.
Zev,
Nothing
your
happens
choice.
yet. Zev.
Yet! Alright. Well, I don't want to drop, so I don't want to cast a big spell that uses concentration. But I will Toll the Dead on him.
Gargoyle.
Ding dong.
It seems
You.
fairly resilient, and it succeeds the saving throw.
If you. It was worth a shot. I don't want to back up.
Why not?
I don't want to get hit.
It uses
No.
reaction.
Stay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it uses
yeah,
reaction.
that orange
Wonderful.
dot means its reaction's being used.
Oh, that's right. It's been a while since I've had your statistings. 5, 10 to get through 15.
Nah, don't let him by. Let him die.
Wow.
I'll use the extra to go around then.
I don't think Lawler will either.
Okay.
Yeah,
I rescind my beacon of hope.
you get kicked in the leg by Lalard when
Ow!
you
yeah,
walk by.
kicked.
That'll be my turn.
This gargoyle
Yep.
is going to swipe a claw at Nathan.
Yep.
It hits.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
For 8 slashing damage.
Ow.
It's going to swipe a claw at Millhouse. That misses. It's going to fly forward now and try and claw Nathan again.
Yep.
That hits.
Uncanny dodge that.
You dodge back, taking 4 slashing damage. It
Ow.
does a 4th claw attack on Lollard. And that hits Lollard for 11 slashing damage. Lollard's back down. And then it's going to use its bite on Orion. And it sinks its fangs into Orion for 5 piercing damage. And it's going to land on the staircase. On the landing. Millhouse.
Gonna slap at it.
Hit. The axe glides through the gargoyle, slicing into its flesh. Hit. Another good sweep of Bob. Cleaves through the gargoyle. It's looking very badly damaged.
Then Lollard's kind of half and half. So is Sonic squeezing?
Yeah,
or-
they're both in the same square. Just move them aside so you can see both tokens. He is squeezed at the moment.
Alright, that sucks. Sonic will dodge and move back.
Okay, the gargoyle will try to bite Sonic, advantage and disadvantage. It leans forward and it just bites the air. Nathan.
To back the fuck out of there. Wobbling still, bleeding profusely. Let's take a shot at him, I guess. Half cover, I'm assuming. Or he's in the air, probably.
There's no cover. It's big enough.
Cool.
There's no cover. Kubazani says, "Yes, Nathan! It can put us down, but we will get back up. And when we get back up, we'll put arrows into its face."
Ah!
Hit. And you just like rip off half of its face. Its horn, it's one of its eyes, its jaw, it's just this pockmark of rock and mud. It's looking like Fring from Breaking Bad after the explosion.
An arrow.
Ryan.
I will hit it with my tail in Deinonychus form.
Your tail is like longer than you. You're like the size of a chicken and you have a 12-foot long tail.
This is the best.
Super immersive.
Yeah. And I'll do this recklessly also.
Okay. Its long tail starts flicking around everywhere. And that misses. 16 bounces off the gargoyle. And again, you're just like flicking the tail around. It's hitting everyone in the face except the gargoyle.
Sorry, guys.
Torrent.
Right, I'll just see if I do any damage with the normal weapon. I'll step in and hit it with my longsword.
That hits. The longsword doesn't pierce its flesh, it kind of bruises it instead, but you definitely damage it. 4 points of damage.
Okay, then I'll do that again.
It's a miss. It grabs your hand and then you have to rip your hand back away from it. Lollard, make a death saving throw. Surprisingly, the first one that second one that Lollard had to make. That's your first success. They get reset as well, so you can reset your saves back to 1 success.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 1. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's my turn.
Eridani.
Let's see what's going on here. He isn't squeezed, he's just standing there, right?
Yeah, no, it's not squeezed. It's got its legs on the balcony and wings kind of perched up.
Does Waller have advantage on death saves? For the Beacon of Hope?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you could potentially
take
roll
another one.
a d20 and get back up. You can roll a d20, Lollard.
I can roll a d20?
Yeah.
Oh,
You have Beacon of Hope, so you have advantage.
Ah.
I gave you advantage.
Oh, that's right. Well, thanks, Dev.
Face.
Worth a shot, though.
Oh, yeah. It always is.
Yeah.
Well, I will Eldritch Blast this gargoyle into the next world.
Hit.
Yeah.
This crackling beam
And I
of energy slams the gargoyle. You knock it back, and it feels very awkward because it's standing on the wrong plinth. It blushes a bit. And
Too
it's
rich
a
for its
crit.
blood. Beautiful.
Ooh!
That gleam.
Nice! 2 8s!
Yeah, it flies forward and just hits the gargoyle straight in the torso and blows it into smithereens. Chunks of it just go flying all over the room.
You
And
killed it with class division.
as an encore, I cast Healing Word on Lorard. For 9. 9.
A random piece of rubble hits Lollard in the face the second he wakes up. Knocks him back out. Not really.
There. So you get 9 hit points.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
quickly tap myself before my Beacon of Hope wears out on us, and I'm gonna cure wounds myself real fast.
Same.
Yeah, that was a good idea. I did do the same with myself.
Yeah, if
And
anyone
I'm gonna do
wants
a-
to use healing, it's a 1-minute spell, so you guys have ample time to heal yourselves up like that.
Alright, so we're going to do a heal spell too.
Oh my god, we're literally like 103
I didn't
away.
need it. I had an 8
These are
on
all-
healings.
These are all maxed out. Yep. By
We need to find a horse.
next level, next session, you guys will level up. So at the end of this session, you guys will level up to level 9.
Awesome.
Deb, if
You need to
if there's
find a
time,
safe
like,
place.
If there's time, I'll revert back to Orion and also cast a spell,
Sure.
a healing spell.
Yeah, there's enough time to do that.
I'm wobbling through.
Oh, look at that.
We can do this, guys. Come on.
Alright, we're gonna take a 10-minute break now as well. So I'll see you guys.
Awesome.
If you guys wanted to do any more healing, just do that as well. With Matt.
I want to find a horse.
I gotta use the restroom, so if you're healing me, let me know. If not,
Yeah,
have
Nathan, I'm healing you.
I can hit Nathan.
See you guys.
Yeah, I can hit him too if needed.
Can we do it before the minute goes away?
Yeah, you get 9 points of healing from me.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so nice.
Why do I always go down right before there's an advantage situation?
Yeah, you were also out of range by 5 feet. Ugh.
Yeah, the problem was I go down and you all get advantage on the I would have gotten advantage for the stun, and I have the elven accuracy, so I get to throw
Oof.
3d20 for the next attack. Yeah, but I did some damage.
Need to find a magical weapon.
One floor up.
One more
At the
time.
body that Sov was seeing with the spear was probably a magical weapon.
There we go. That's a little bit more safe.
I'm not safe. I used starting to run low on spells.
I'm all out again.
But it's always one person who goes up and down, up and down. Oh, I'm alone.
Woohoo!
Hello. Heck.
A call about my order, because I did a Uber order.
So how did the Christmas playing go in your group?
Oh, it went pretty good. They
Okay.
got lost in a snowstorm for a moment, and then one person got yanked off by a Yeti, but they survived.
They survived.
That's what matters.
For them, yeah.
It was good. They had a few struggles, but they figured stuff out eventually.
I thought I was a gunner when Seth said, and
They got it, thank goodness. It was fun. They enjoyed it.
that's good.
Doo-ba-doo-doo.
Is that 10 for me or for someone else? Zev.
That was for me. I had to hit it again. I can hit you if you want.
Oh, I'm good. I'll just take a short rest.
I could hit you with a level 2. I can get you quite a bit of points. I have tons of spell slots. I'm not worried.
Fine.
I any spell slots left again.
Here, I'll pop you.
It probably
About
hasn't
being
been
a
a minute.
At level 2, that would give you 20 hit points.
2d8s plus a 4, yeah.
That'll
Bam.
bring me up to 38 out of 42. Solid.
There you go.
I'm still missing 16 hit points if you have any left.
The problem is when we go sleeping, we're gonna meet those witches again, and they're gonna steal hit points.
Oof.
Cool enough.
Is that a save or is that just a D20 he rolled?
I think
when
it's
he
just a
asked?
random thing that he set up. But
Okay.
I think we can.
Hmm.
I think we can block that if you do greater restoration.
No, because he said the hit points were gone forever into that soulmonger thing.
Well, Lawler
If you
should-
lose from your max hit points, yeah, it does go down.
I think Lawler can fix his hit points with a greater restoration.
Yeah, if it was from that golem, yes.
Golem, yeah.
Yeah, if it was from the witches, no.
Do we have 5th level right now?
Hmm?
No.
Or is that next level?
That's next level, probably.
For 5th
I
level?
don't have it anyway, so. I could have it, but I don't have it.
Gotta love
Yeah.
multiplayer.
We're hitting level 9 after this session, but I think you only hit level 9 when you had a long rest, right? So that's
Oh yeah, yes, right. I'm a level behind you guys. Spell slot wise. Because I'm 2 level warlock.
that. But if we hit level 9, we first have to take long rest, right?
Yeah, and then we
Long
Yeah.
rest, and we have to wish it. So it's a bit of a difficult choice. Do we want to level up and meet the witches, or not level up yet because we don't take long?
Now he said we level up after this session.
We'll level up anyway. That's what he said.
Oh, we don't
Yeah.
have to take long rest to level up because I think normally that's the case, right? You have to have a long rest.
Yeah. All he
Take-
said was next session would be leveling up. That's all he said.
Yeah, level up, but he always says we level up, but we don't get hit points or spell slots back.
Yeah.
So we have a long rest.
I wouldn't mind.
So we
that.
have to have a long rest at the end of the session if you want to have full hit points or spell slots from the new level.
Exactly.
I'll be getting this ability next level.
And we haven't done anything on this level yet. Oh shit.
If Seb doesn't kill me.
Seb probably cursed me on on the stairs. I probably got cursed, and it happens while I sleep.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, you guys have finally defeated these gargoyles once and for all. All 4 have been destroyed. With that said and done, there's bits of mud and rubble all over the ground. And the remains of those other 2 gargoyles that you defeated yesterday, they've long been cleaned up. They're gone. Now you've got 3 exits from this main room. You've got a narrow cobweb, dusty draped hallway to the south. You've got a wider 10-foot high, 10-foot wide hallway to the east. And then you've got this hallway to the west, with a corridor
My
branching off to
friends.
the north, and a strange looking door to the west.
My friends, before we move on, is anybody interested in money?
I think we have a party loot bag going. That
No, I think-
once we
I want my money back from these.
Yeah, that was kind of what I meant. These statues are probably full of money from other parties who have been here before.
good point.
Good, very good point.
So my question was, are you interested in money? I'm not that interested in money. I like money, but it's more
Yeah,
the historical value. I want to see if there's any ancient money inside the statues.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's
take my
take a
hammer.
look.
Right.
Before you do that, what's in here? Can you take a look?
in the pit?
A
It
pit.
was the mechanical rumbling or some shit.
From where you're standing, your vantage point, you look down and it seems to drop about 10 feet or maybe a bit more, but you can't actually see the bottom. It's just darkness.
I jump on this skull.
Okay, it depresses into the ground, then it pops back up, glowing green.
Sorry, it's just so funny, that song. I take out my hammer and start hammering away at this thing.
Maybe before we destroy
what kind of
those, we
hammer
find
are
out
you
what this
using?
is.
Like
Okay.
literally a hammer for hammering nails?
Hammer. For hammering pittons.
Alright, you're hitting it and it's not doing anything. You're just hurting your hand.
Damn it. Anybody of you strong guys can break down there. I want to see if there's any ancient coins in there.
When you do hit
Maybe
it,
before we
you do it does kind of sound a bit hollow, Eridani. It's definitely not solid stone.
There's a empty space inside, so the coins aren't teleported away, I think.
Well, before we start breaking things, can we determine what this is for? Maybe we'll need the pillars.
When you look down,
For whatever
Orion,
this is?
when you're next to it, you find that it's 15 feet deep. And then this is where you can hear that kind of mechanical humming sound. And it's dark down there. There's a very large open room, but your dark vision just seems to give way.
I take her. Don't I have any kind of light source?
Hey Zev, can I borrow that giant warhammer you got?
Is there like a rock or something anywhere around, pebbles or stuff?
Here's a copper piece.
Old bets.
Yeah, can I use that?
A Dungeoneer's pack doesn't have a light source?
Torches, maybe?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any torches.
I have torches. I have 20 torches. You want a torch? I have tons of torches.
Okay, give me a torch.
Here, you can get
light
3.
the torch and I drop it into the.
Like you drop
And
it
follow
down,
the light.
and you see it fall down. About.
I count the seconds.
You can see it the entire time. It's not that far a drop, and it seems to be water down there. There's like a lake, giant lake. It's only about 50 feet. So if you focus with your dark vision, you'll kind of just see this dark, wavy plane, because dark vision's black and white. Torch illuminates liquid and then immediately goes out because it hits water.
I look up and say, I think there's a lake down there.
What gave that away?
I don't know.
Intuition.
Intuition. Woman's intuition.
Well, if I was braver, I'd climb down there, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we still have to look for another way up to this floor above us for a secret passage.
This is true.
Still
All right,
can't
Nathan.
find-
If you want to crack this thing open, go for
That
it.
reminds me, Laura, do you see any secret passages in this room?
In this room,
I-
secret.
I go over and touch his shoulder and give him guidance.
I mean, I could look, but I just noticed something on Azarak's fourth warning: dine or drown. If that lake's down there, we might have to go down there. See what I'm getting at?
Isn't that the next level, the lake?
I don't know.
Yeah. It will dine or drown. That might mean that there's like a thing down there that will eat us.
Oh, you'll dine on us. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So what am I doing? Perception for something?
Yeah, you can make a perception
Look
check.
look for secret rooms or secret entrances on these statues or something like that. You're the most perceptive guy here.
You take a good look around, and you don't notice anything out of place, anything hidden or concealed, and you just hear this ambient clicking and clacking sound of machinations down below, and you can even hear the gentle lapping of this underground lake. And it's not really that far of a drop, it's maybe 40 feet tops.
About 40 feet. Okay.
I still say we find out all entrances and such in this level before we go down to the water.
All right.
So, who is opening these statues? I want to find some ancient coins.
Maybe something we should focus on
I
right
wanted to use Zev's big old Betsy, but doesn't seem like
You
they
can
wanna
use
do it.
Betsy. Just don't lose Betsy.
Oh, I'm not gonna lose Betsy. I'm gonna smash the shit out of this thing.
Alright,
It's just a normal black hammer.
you start hitting it, and let's see your best Warhammer swing.
Oh, hold on. Let me add it to my equipment real quick.
Come on, Betsy.
Really? I gotta equip it too to freaking use it? Come on.
Yeah. Oh, Betsy ain't no
Alright.
fool.
You hit it pretty damn hard, but it barely takes a chip out of it, and you're gonna have to hit it for a few minutes straight, just continually pommeling the stone to break through it.
Anybody got a chisel?
Maybe it takes about up to 5
I haven't
minutes,
got
but
pittance.
eventually you manage to smash through the stone. 5 minutes later, you can get inside. So yeah, it's like a 6-inch thick stone wall that you've broken through, and as you move the rubble aside, in the bottom of the cylinder there's a big pile of coins, thousands and thousands of them. It's mostly silver pieces, but there's just as many copper pieces almost as well. Well, not as many, but you know. There's also a fair amount of gold, a few hundred, and a couple of platinum pieces sprinkled around here and there. And there's also a skeleton in that as
Yay!
well.
Somebody
How the
stuffed a
fuck-
skeleton in there?
How the hell do you do that?
Polymorphed into a mouse, went in there, and then shipped back.
It's probably the architect of this tomb. They always entomb the architects and the.
Woo!
Yeah, but wouldn't he, if he was the architect, wouldn't he have like a better?
No, they don't.
A
They
better
don't
tomb?
get. They don't get any good. They just killed with the.
He built it, and then they trapped him in it, so he couldn't share the plans.
Yeah.
So
So there
That
were
is oddly specific.
4 pillars, right?
It's an interesting tidbit of
Why would
information.
you
So what?
the silver one and not the platinum one?
Maybe he
Because
could have been a technical error when he was building this thing, and then after he built it, he realized that he should have been on the outside instead of the inside of it.
It's like when you paint into a
Yeah,
corner.
painted himself into a corner.
Guys, if this is the architect, let's raise him as an undead guy, and he'll tell us all the secrets of all the things he built.
That's a good idea.
The,
Oh, yeah.
the,
Very good idea.
this skeleton, it's not like just a skeleton. It does have some
speak with them.
scraps of leather attached to it, and they have some like an ancient-looking utility belt with rusty tools and a helmet. They very much look
Does
like
this
an
u-
engineer.
Does
Oh,
this
shit, you were
utility belt
right.
have a bat symbol?
Alright, so yeah, this these
Take it.
coins.
Take it.
Is there enough room in the bag of holding for that stuff?
I think we're just
I'm
taking the
filling
gold and
it
the
around.
platinum.
Just if it's whatever's excess, just type it in the chat so we know what's left over, because it probably weighs about 50 pounds or something, a bit more of those coins.
I can carry some stuff too if we need it.
Alright, you've
I'm not carrying much.
pretty much reduced that statue to rubble as well. Or the
Next.
pedestal, sorry.
I'll
we should take the head from the body, so we can raise the dead. We just need the head.
Raise it or speak with it?
Just speak.
I can speak with that.
Speak with that.
Okay.
Not today.
Copper pieces and 3 silver pieces, just in case we need it for some other statue or so.
You want to take the skulls, Ev?
I can.
I mean, might as well, right? Who knows what will come in
You want me
handy.
to?
Sure.
Sure, we'll take the scroll.
Alright, add an engineer's skull to your inventory.
Whoopee.
Not
Engineer
architect skull.
Sebastian? Well, architect. It was
I mean,
architect.
they look like an engineer. They have tools and things like that. So, I mean, whether or not they're an architect, you'll have to ask them. You can't really tell that by looking at a skeleton. They definitely
He's actually just in cosplay.
It was.
He's a maintenance guy. Just fell into the slit.
Oh, that's good. I was just cleaning the place and slipped.
Alright, you spend
just a
another
knave.
5 minutes bashing this pedestal, and there's no skeleton in here. There's just a bunch of coins. It's 2 platinum, 90 gold pieces, 350 silver pieces.
Next.
As you finish bashing that down and as you're working on this next one, suddenly 3 figures can be seen peering down at you from the balcony of the floor above. It's a tomb guardian, but it's accompanied by these 2 dwarves that look ominous, to say the least. They wear devil's mask, bearded devil mask over their faces. Their flesh is rotten looking, pallid, putrid, and pockmarked. They have scraps of armor attached to their flesh here and there. They carry crossbows and battle axes, and they look very ancient. You've not seen these creatures before, except for when you'd first entered the tomb and you peered one looking up at you from the balcony below on the 2nd level. And they don't look happy to see you pulverizing these plinths at all, Nathan. And they draw their crossbows and they just say, "You shouldn't have done that." And then they start attacking you guys.
No.
Alright, so they're currently 20 feet above you guys. This is like the first time you see them when they're on the stairs here, so that's where they'll be when we roll initiative. You're up first, Millhouse. What do you do?
I will get a better shot by moving over here. No. Zev will be in the way there. Alright. I'm replanning my path. There. And I'll shoot a firebolt at the Tomb Guardian.
That misses. The bolt bounces off its armor.
Yeah, I'll send Sonic around. Sonic will dash. I use my bonus action and command him to dash.
Sonic salutes you and then spins away.
You shouldn't have gone breaking things, boy!
The Tomb Dwarf says. And he's going to fire his light crossbow at you, Nathan. That just hits you. Probably gives you half cover.
Yeah.
So you have a 7
Oh.
piercing damage.
Uncanny that one, I guess.
Alright, you dodge back. And the Tomb Dwarf's quite quick and managed to load the crossbow and fire again.
Oh, Jesus.
The crossbows are all mechanical as well, and there's like clicking and whirring. And you notice these two have tools on belts and things like that. They look like fixer-upper dwarves. And he clips you with another crossbow bolt for 5 piercing damage. Torrin.
Got my crossbow, and I'll shoot the first dwarf.
Alright, crossbow battle. That hits. The crossbow bolt doesn't pierce its flesh. It kind of hits it, bruising it, bounces off. It's resistant, taking 2 damage.
Okay, and I'll move back here to get cover from the pillar.
The Tomb Guardian just jumps forward and falls 20 feet. It slams onto the ground and stands back up. It steps forward. It reaches Lollard. It tries to grab Lollard and squeeze him. It picks you up and just starts squeezing you for 12 bludgeoning damage. Somehow Lollard has managed to stay alive with 21 max hit points this entire time. And
I have no idea how.
second attack, the Tomb Guardian lets you go and then just tries to swipe at you, but you jump back, hold up your shield, and bounce the fists off your shield. Eridani.
I will mumble a curse word and hex this one. Wait. This one.
Alright, this hex goes on like an invisible tattoo that only you can see all over the Tomb Guardian's body.
Okay. And then I will Eldritch Blast it twice.
That hits. When the beam hits it, you notice that the necrotic damage is being resisted. The tattoo of the hex kind of glows purplish and starts to seep into its flesh. Takes 1 necrotic damage, total of 14 points. It's pretty injured already though.
I blast it again.
It's nowhere near as tough as the Tomb Guardian. That hits. And an explosion of energy rips off chunks of flesh from the Tomb Dwarf, making it look pretty hurt. Orion.
Nope, I will not do that. I'm sorry, taken back. I was going to run into melee, but I forgot that I'm scared. So I'll start running away, and I'll throw a produced flame at the Tomb Guardian as I'm running away.
I love a ball of fire up, toss it to the Tomb Guardian, and it just backhands the ball of fire and disperses it midair.
Hey, I'm gonna get some cover, and then I look down this hallway and see a really scary face, and I decide, no, I think crossbow bolts are better. I'll stay right here.
Nathan.
Can I get a deception check from this Tomb Dwarf? If I can find my... There it is.
I can take a look into the Tomb Dwarf's defenses, and you're struggling to see any openings, any weaknesses.
Alright.
It's dear.
Let's take a shot at this Tomb Guardian. Assuming half cover.
Yeah. Hit. The arrow goes straight through a gap in its armor. And you fought quite a few of these things. It lets out a moan and...
Oh, aiming for the ear.
Yeah. You know, it's all of its weaknesses.
The tomb dwarfs are they're new to me. I don't know what they're doing.
Zeb.
Alright, I am going to... Oh, get out of that mode. There we go. 5, 15. And I'm going to... Excuse me. Choking on my sandwich. I'm going to I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians in the form of bats. Freaking bats.
Spiritual bats start swirling around you and start radiating anything within 15 feet.
And all my allies are fine. They're good, they're good.
And when they start their turn, they make wisdom saves.
Yeah. I'm burping, I'm sorry. Try not to make noises. And that'll be my turn for now.
Lollard.
How high up off the ground are those
They are about 20
dwarves?
feet.
They're about 20 feet up in the air?
Yeah. A little bit
So-
less, but on the grid, 20 feet.
Okay. I'm going to do this. My little mace.
Okay. And I guess you're
And-
getting everyone.
Of course! I'm Longo.
Everyone
I don't
make
care.
Make a wisdom save against being frightened. If you can be frightened. You hold up the mace and you expend a charge, and this shockwave of frightening energy spreads out.
Frightened isn't charmed, right?
No, different.
Oh, and Wango says, don't fall in the hole.
Oh no! That'd be bad.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Orion, Nathan, Zev, you guys succeed the saving throw. Eridani, you fail. Millhouse, you become frightened. Torrin, can you be frightened?
Yeah, so I was checking if I have anything against this, but I don't. Wisdom save, right?
Yeah. Both Tomb Guardians, sorry,
I
Tomb
think it's
Dwarves are affected.
And there is an extra 3 to this because of my charisma. I'm still not sure how to make it
problem.
easy for me to put it on and off when needed.
Alright, you become frightened, and the Tomb Guardian doesn't seem to be affected, and Mataru Soniku, he also
I think
becomes
he's out of
frightened.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so when this shockwave of terror emanates from Lollard's mace, it terrifies a lot of people. And all you can do if you're frightened is dash, get away from Lollard, and if you've got nowhere to move, you take a dodge action. Can't move any closer to him either. Fear me! Alright, next. I'm bored already.
And that's my turn.
The Tomb Guardian, sorry, Tomb Dwarf, it's going to run down here, run around the corner, and run forward, run away. And they get to, I think, repeat the saving throw at the end of their turn. And he just starts sprinting down the stairs, rounds the corner, and just keeps on running and running and running. Millhouse, you've got to get away from Lollard. You're currently 20 feet away, so I think you're just going to run into the corner, probably like this one or this one.
I'll take this corner.
Okay, you run to the corner, you dodge, and you can repeat the wisdom save at the end of your turn. You're still frightened, and then Mataru Sonic.
Nah.
Oh, you have advantage.
I have advantage. Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you remember that you're a gnome, and gnomes ain't scared of shit.
Right, then Sonic, of course, will run up here and dodge.
Okay.
And I don't think he's breaking out of this one as easily as I can.
And he's still frightened, cowering in the corner. This other tomb dwarf is going to run away as well. Takes a dash action, runs around the corner. Torin, you'll need to go into one of the corners.
Can I go up the stairs? Would I do that if I'm scared?
You could go into this corner or this corner, either one.
I think I'll go upstairs if I'm really scared and get as far away from him as possible. Also up. So, there maybe?
Sure.
And then I make a wisdom save, right? In the end of my turn.
Yeah. You flee from the mace, running up the stairs, get as far away as possible, all scared.
Dashing.
And you're still scared.
There's a +3, still not enough.
Yeah, DC's 15. Cowards! Wongo yells out in your mind, Lullard. The Tomb Guardian just does not care about this mace, and it just pushes its hand forward and tries to grab Lullard by the neck. It misses. You dodge to the side. It comes in again, and this time it picks you up by the neck. It lifts you up off the floor and it squeezes you into full unconscious, and it just drops you on the ground. It also makes a wisdom save. And it's going to take the Spirit Guardian's damage. It pushes through the Spirit Guardians as the radiant energy sears through its flesh, and the should be 3d8, right? And it just moves up to you, Zev. It doesn't care that the Spirit Guardians is eating into its flesh. You hear the squelching sound. Still comes at you, and ends its turn there. Eridani.
Oh, he's still scared?
Yes.
Even if he's unconscious? Okay.
Yeah, being unconscious doesn't cure the frightened condition. Alright, yeah, you would have to go further away up the stairs, Eridani, if you can.
Well, I was standing here, and I have to get closer if I go up the stairs.
Well, you're 25 feet away. No, that doesn't get you closer. That's still 25 feet. But up on the stairs is 30. That's farther away. Either corner is fine. Right, you can dodge and make a wisdom save at the end of your turn.
Make a wisdom save.
We need to do something about that Wongo Eridani. He's terrible, terrible. We should throw the mace in the water.
Jesus.
Maybe that won't do anything though. Or maybe we'll get possessed. Alright, you're favored by the gods, and the gods favor you today. At the end of your turn, you're no longer frightened. Ryan.
Produce flame at the golem. Whoops.
Yeah, that just
a little wide.
Hits the ground.
I'm scared, guys.
It's like one of those dead. What's that firework?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Where it just like spurts out. Yeah.
Yeah, it shoots little balls of flame. God, what the hell is the name of that thing? That's how I think it looks like.
Roman candle?
A sparkler.
Yeah, Roman candle. Yeah.
Just a sparkler.
And then I'll just climb 20 feet up this wall to get away from the Guardian.
You're basically
wish I had
on the third level when you climb up that far.
Okay.
Nathan.
I am going to stand my ground 10 feet away and steady aim, take a shot.
Alrighty. Hit. You line up
Ha!
a gap into its bucket helm. An arrow just sticks into its face. The arrow is protruding from its face. And it just moans.
You got arrows for ears, my friend.
Zev.
Woo-wee. Well, I don't like how this is getting close. So I'm gonna hope he's not too wise, and I'm gonna toll the dead on him. Oh, he wise. He wise.
It seems very resilient to magic, and the spell just doesn't affect the Tomb Guardian. It shrugs it off.
Can't back up. Let's just brace for impact. This is coming.
Still get thrown in here.
Well, I'd make a death saving throw.
Ooh.
Failure. Millhouse.
Alright. I don't think I do have enough movement. Do I want to be in Sure, I'll get into melee with it.
Alright, you run up and ting! Your axe bounces off its armor. And the axe sticks into it, bedding the axe into its flesh. It's moaning and looking almost dead.
Alright, that's me done. Sonic will try to break the fear. Where is he?
And Sonic's no longer frightened at the end of his turn. After dodging. Alright, a Tomb Guardian comes back.
Think you could get rid of me that easy? Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna take you out.
He says. And he'll move up a little bit more and he'll shoot at Nathan. Half cover. First shot.
Ah!
And
Jesus.
he just lines
Oh,
up
uncanny dodge
perfectly.
that.
Right, you uncanny dodge, taking 6 points of damage. The arrow glances you. He quickly shoots again, and ting! It just hits the flint.
You finally missed. What the hell?
Taran.
Damn.
It's basically
I
just
think I made it work out. So here's my wisdom saving throw.
basically just a wisdom save. And you're not
Solid.
frightened at the end of your turn.
You gain a turn. Action surge.
The Tomb Guardian is going to make a wisdom save. It starts to scream loudly.
I took out his other ear so you can make him at disadvantage.
The radiant bats continue searing through its flesh. It sizzles and bubbles and blisters, and it makes the Tomb Guardian angry. It raises both of its fists and it tries to slam them down on Zev. Miss. It swings through the air. Again.
That hits.
It slams the fist into you for 14 bludgeoning damage.
Come on, save. Yeah!
Eridani.
Thank goodness advantage.
Well, I move down here. And then I'm gonna blast it to Kingdom Come.
Deliverance.
Hit. And you just you slam that beam into the Tomb Guardian, just breaks it into pieces. Bits of flesh, limbs, armor scatter all over the ground.
And then I'm gonna hit this one.
Blap blap.
Miss.
And miss.
Orion.
I would like to crawl along the wall here. 15, 20, 25. Can I get on this stair the way I'm crawling?
Yeah, you're going to basically be on the stairs there.
Okay. I'll get off the wall and be on the stairs. And I'll throw a produce flame at the tomb dwarf.
Does whatever a spider wolf can. Sorry, wolf spider. My bad.
You lob the ball of flame down. It slams into the tomb dwarf, scorching it slightly. Unlike the tomb guardians, these things don't seem to really be too bothered by fire. Nathan.
Well, considering I yeah, I'll just take a shot here, steady aim at it. Half cover, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I could move, but I won't get sneak attack. I kind of want to dash. Now just steady aim.
Hit. You line it up. 24 damage. It pierces the tomb dwarf in the neck. Ah! Black, shiny blood is just bursting out of its neck, running down its hand. Oh fuck! Starts cursing you.
Yeah. Doesn't feel good to get arrows and bolts stuck in you, is it?
Zev.
Alright.
Maybe we should take it prisoner.
There's another one.
You do have 2. Yeah. Well, from half court, I'm gonna toll the dead on it.
Despite it resisting the necrotic damage, you cause so much necrotic energy to surge through it that its flesh just kind of melts off of its bones and turns into this putrid puddle of viscera, rotten undead viscera, and mixed in with its armor and axe and whatnot. And you guys wait a little bit, and that other tomb dwarf does not return.
For now.
Someone can get Lollard up if they want as well.
Does anybody want to though?
I want
It'd be nice
to.
to find a magic weapon, but what are you gonna do?
Yay, there it is.
Oh, thank you.
Is anyone getting Lollard up?
I
Just shove him
need
down
2
the
turns to get to him, I think.
Who hit that?
In my second turn, I want to do a lane of hands for.
Alright, if
just
no one, if it's just waiting for Tarn, you'll need to make a death saving throw, Lollard.
I don't have anything to heal him with.
Ooh.
I could try to stabilize him.
You can get to Lollard in time.
I'll put 2 points of lay on hands in it. Yeah, under. Have to be very careful with those.
Well, of course.
Hell, get your freaking hands off me!
Ugh.
What the hell, man? Lollard's unconscious for a moment and you got your hands all over him? Kick him in the face, Lollard.
Yeah, come here, let me kick you in your face.
Step back.
How does everybody feel about a short rest?
I'm all for it.
Somewhere
Yeah.
here.
Well, not here.
And then
Find a
up-
safer place.
Go down this pit.
Yeah, that's much safer.
No.
As you're standing here, Zev, you hear like a voice coming from the east.
Psst. Hey. Hey.
Who is it?
When you look down there, it's dark, and at the end of the hall, you see a 6-foot-tall green devil face carved into the end of the hallway with its mouth agape. And
that's
along
fun.
the walls, there are these painted murals showing faceless humanoid figures doubling over in pain. clutching at their heads and ears. Psst. Hey.
Guys, something's down there whispering to me. Should we go check it out?
Well,
I hear voices in my head all the time.
yeah. Maybe we short rest first and then check it out?
What's the one?
I can just go down there and let my bats do damage. I have 10 minutes of this.
Sure. Yeah, you go first. That sounds good.
Whee! Right to there.
You can roll Spirit Guardian's damage.
Yeah!
Oh,
I don't even care if it was helpful.
oh no.
We just murdered somebody on accident.
Y'all said sure. Let's hope they succeed a wisdom save.
Thank you! And you definitely killed something inside the mouth of the devil's face.
Well, I think I killed it.
Well, go see what it is.
Thank you very much for saving me.
That guy fucks.
Okay, one sec. Shoot. And I'll shoo away the spirit guardians. I'll be like, shoot. Okay, we're done.
Lord, you're on. You got. I healed you with the third level crew wound.
Yeah, I can hit you out.
Okay.
I will peek and see if I can see what was whispering.
Alright, so there's a cavity in the devil face's mouth. It's a little dark cavity, but you can see inside. And inside there's this little schmelted lizard.
Wow.
Well.
Good job.
Oh, wow. I could bring him back if we wanted.
I mean,
Quick.
he had a
All
name
right.
and everything.
Go check if there's a secret door behind the face.
If I can, I want to try to reach in and touch him with a Cure Wounds.
Alright, it's like a...
I'm going to try.
It's like all blistered and it's dead. It's completely dead. You killed it about 17 times over.
Well, great.
You can always eat it for dinner.
Oh, well, that's the circle of life.
Does he get XP or?
Not for creatures that are worth 0 XP.
I got negative XP on that.
You lose a lot.
I feel less bold now.
What's down there, guys?
Well, there's a dead lizard.
There is a staircase leading up.
And a really long staircase.
Anything hidden in this hole?
Staircase leading up.
Why don't we take a short
Make a
rest in this?
perception check, Nathan.
Aye, aye.
This section of the wall, it stands out to you. There is a scene on the wall. It looks like a secret door. These chambers are very dusty. There's like little bits of rubble on the ground. In fact, there's little bones as well scattered here and there. There's a few bones that have been swept into these corners. And among the dust, you can just vaguely see an outline of what looks like a secret door.
Also, when I put my XP in D&D Beyond, it made me auto-level to level 9, but it didn't give me hit points or anything. It just bumped up my proficiency bonus and everything. So I should be at 25, not at 26.
Okay.
If that changes anything.
No. You still see it with the 25.
Nice catch, dude.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, when did I get plus 10? I realized I leveled up in D&D Beyond.
I mean, I was talking about the secret door you just found. but,
Oh,
I mean,
that too. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Let me go check out this doorway real quick. Is there any way to open it up? Push on it? Pull on it?
Yeah, I mean, you can make an investigation check to try and figure out how to open it before you touch it or mess with it if you like.
It's actually a mimic.
This is -1.
Alright, you feel like it can be slid across. Slide it to the side. Alright, you slide it across, and you pull it across, it's on some rollers, and it just slides into the wall to the left of you. As you peer into this chamber, there's so much heat in this room, it just waves of heat blast out. from a cramped-looking cell. The walls are scribed with relief carving showing volcanoes setting cities ablaze. And there are rows and rows and rows of tiny little holes that have been bored into the floor. The ceiling is 10 foot high. And there is a human skeleton embedded into the opposite wall. And in his skeletal hand, he holds an iron sconce with a burning red candle in it.
So this is probably the death through fire.
Maybe.
It is, yeah, it's hot. Standing here is making me feel quite uncomfortable, and it's already humid enough as it is.
Anything on the walls, roof, or anything?
Yeah, the walls are completely covered with these relief carvings of volcanoes. The volcanoes are like spilling forth lava, rolling down the sides of the volcano and consuming cities, sending them ablaze.
Okay, I don't think it's a good idea to go in there.
It almost feels like you're standing in a volcano just on the outside of the room with the heat just constantly wafting over you. And tiny little holes in the floor everywhere as well.
Ooh, really not a good idea to go in there.
Death to fire makes it seem like we need to stop the fire. So maybe try like putting that flame out.
Is the candle lit?
Yeah, it's a burning red candle. It's in a sconce, and then there's like a skeleton that's like, you know, embedded into the stone, kind of sticking out of the stone a little bit, and in its skeletal hand it's holding this candle. And
What is that?
Yeah, the skeleton, it's also clad in some leather armor, and it has like a utility belt. Very much looks like the one, similar sort of uniform that the one that trapped himself inside of the cylinder looks like. Another one of these engineers.
What if the candle just needs to be put out?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, but I think when we go in there, the door is gonna close or something like that, and we're gonna burn because there comes flame from the holes or something like that.
Well, what I'm saying is that I think the trap will be disarmed if we put out the candle first.
You know those
You wanna try it?
Of course not. Why would you even ask that? I would never go first.
Here's an idea. You know those candle snuffers? Can you make one with someone's staff and like?
Why do you need that? We have water.
Oh, throw some water on it, someone.
I'm gonna try to spit really far.
Are we gonna have a spitting contest?
Yeah, if anyone who can cast.
But if you spit, Orion, then that increases our chances of dehydration.
Yes, that is true. We could also choke on the spit.
Precious air.
Oh no, I didn't even think about that. That's terrible. Can you stop
Listen,
making
this is why-
saliva?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh no. We're gonna choke on spit.
This is an interesting question. Did you ever have saliva as a god?
Maybe.
Okay. Did you deal with it? No. We're getting off topic here. Do you have any info about this level? Anything you know about this place?
I don't know anything, Orion. The scary Lich Asarak killed me and trapped me in this tomb. I've never been here before.
Okay. Alright.
But I'm glad that he did, because now we are together.
Forever. Right?
Yes. I'll watch you sleep every night.
Okay. Nope. I don't like that. Orion,
Let's at
and
least
yells
take
out
a
the
short
hallway.
rest before we try to go into the room in any form.
So where do we take the short rest?
Yeah,
It's
where?
very safe anywhere.
Why not have right here?
I guess we could.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
worst place right now.
as long as we
there
have
was-
someone on guard.
The lizard in this statue probably means there's no trap in the statue because it didn't kill the lizard. Something could come down the stairs, I guess. Do you want to go check out where the stairs go to? If they go up, maybe they go to level
Not
3.
really, because as long as we don't go up there and check, they don't know we're down here.
They find
just
us
keep
pretty easily. They know exactly where we are. I don't think we're hiding from anybody.
I think we're hiding from everybody except the Tomb Guardians. And the stupid trolls.
Yep, the Tomb Guardians, the dwarves, the hags. Other than them, we're hiding though.
The haggis only find us in our dreams, don't they?
Oh, they find me more than there.
Yeah, I don't want to sleep, but I want to sleep.
I don't want to sleep, but I have to sleep.
We could take turns.
Metal Sonic places his hands behind the back of his neck and just struts his stuff when you guys talk about needing to sleep.
Do we have a magic circle or something like that can protect our sleep?
I mean, I don't know if anybody knows.
I mean, I know it. I can do it.
Tiny home or something?
Tiny hut. Lima's tiny hut.
Lima's tiny hut I don't have, but I thought that a magic circle doesn't that stop?
It lasts
That
an
only
hour.
lasts, for an hour.
We could short rest it.
I need 100 gold worth of holy water or powdered silver and iron.
And do you have the spell prepared?
Yeah, I have the spell prepared. I only have I think 4 things of materials left to do it, so I can only do it 4 times until we get, more.
Oh,
Yeah, how about it's just 1 hour?
well, we can short rest. That'd be great.
Yeah, but we can short rest without it.
All right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sure. Yeah, because it's only an hour long, so.
Let's take a short rest.
Let's all pile into this room and take a short rest.
That's a bad call.
Come on. Be brave.
No.
Fine, I'll do it.
We can make a peak order.
As you've been standing here observing the room, Nathan, you've kind of checked around. You haven't fully checked, but just with your passive perception, you notice not only are there these tiny holes in the floor, there's also tiny holes in the ceiling.
Okay.
That's a bad sign.
Is there any burn marks or anything around them?
No, it's all fairly clean, grey, smooth stone. And then
Interesting.
paintings on the walls.
Order of operations. I say we short rest here, figure out a way to put out that candle, and then go from there.
Where would be the safest place down here to short rest? There's stairs here, and there's a big balcony and lots of stairs up there.
We can hide under the balcony over here.
Alright, by the time you guys have finished talking about the rest, you've finished a short rest. You spend an hour talking about where you should rest. Everyone take a short rest.
During that conversation about taking a rest, I want to relay what Papazotl told me about potentially swapping gods.
That's right. I take all the credit, Millhouse. Not you. My idea. You tell them that, is what you tell them.
I did.
Good.
I told him you bestowed upon me the knowledge of perhaps stopping Orion from being a little crybaby.
Yes, that's right. I like that. Crybaby. I've not heard that terminology before, but it suits him because he cries and he acts like a baby. Nathan Kubazan says to you, "Are we really just gonna stand there and look at this room and not go in it? Really? Is that what a brave warrior would do?"
Your voice changed.
I was in my resting voice.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm not resting anymore. What are you, scared or something? Scared of a room? It's just walls.
And a candle?
Candle. Huh. Candles
I could
are for sissies.
I could squash that with my hands. Fire and everything.
I take a cup of water, cast Mage Hand, put the cup of water in the Mage Hand, and it put the candle out with the water.
You have a cup?
Don't we have a cup on our traveling gear?
I don't know.
Damn it.
You have a water skin?
If you have a mess
Yeah,
kit,
water
then yeah.
I have a mess kit.
Yeah, if you have a mess kit, yes. If you have a water skin,
You got a water skin?
that's a little bit different than a cup. That's your water skin. That has your water in it.
Well, Mage Hand can drop some water from a
Okay.
water skin.
All right.
Can't it?
You can do that. I was just checking to see, because a cup and a water skin are different things. Okay,
Okay.
You cast Mage Hand, and as soon as you do, the Mage Hand just vanishes instantly when it crosses the threshold of the room, and your water skin lands at your feet.
Oh,
Oh.
nice try.
Something
Okay,
dispels the Mage Hand.
does anybody have a cup?
Can't you just
I
cup
have a mess.
Mage
There's
Hand?
some-
Mage
No,
Hand?
No, take the water skin, zero it in on the candle, and press on the water skin to make a squirt of water.
A cup. Cups are for sissies. Real warriors use their hands.
Or just a mouth.
Make a dexterity check, Eridani, to try and put that candle out
What?
with a squirt of water. Try and aim it properly.
Dexterity.
It's a
Okay.
dexterity check. And direct hit.
Nice
You
shot.
extinguish the candle, and it's now snuffed. It goes out.
Great.
So Nathan, you want to try to go in now? I smile at him.
Sure.
Alright, when you step inside here, it's
Nice and warm.
nice and warm. And straight away that door slides shut, trapping you inside.
Ha! I knew it.
And when that happens, you turn around, there's no keyhole or anything like that. And molten lava begins pouring from tiny holes in the ceiling. Make a dexterity saving throw. Lava starts spilling down, and it hits you, and like dripping from the ceiling, oozing down, it hits you, and it drains into the floor. But, I mean, it burns the hell out of you. You take 11. Actually, yes, your evasion will work on this. You'll take 11 points of fire damage with a failed saving throw. And, yeah, you're going to keep on getting burned. It's just like constantly pissing down, so you need to do something quickly.
I'll just blow out the candle, I guess.
It's already been doused.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I'll light it.
Okay. They take out a... It is hot in here. You take out a torch and you basically just hold the torch out and the lava does the work. And you light it. The candle lights back up. You still have enough time to do something else before you are going to be drenched again.
Now I blow it out.
Something happens to you in this exact moment. Maybe you really wouldn't notice this, actually. Yeah, you notice something. Your magic items have deactivated. You're in an anti-magic field.
Oh, I'm weak. Oh.
Alright, you...
Alright,
you're gonna blow the candle out? Like, just by...
Yeah.
Okay. You snuff the flame, and we're gonna come back to you.
Okay.
Alright, so what do you guys do outside?
Open the door.
It sounds like he might die. Make way.
I'm doing fine, if they can hear me.
They can't hear you.
Okay.
And,
I tried to open the door.
you try to open it, and for the life of you can't get it open. You try to slide it across, and that's it. Oh well, shit happens. Where's next? Wongo says.
I think the stairs.
Alright, to the stairs!
No, we're gonna save Nathan.
Alright, we're gonna get back to there. We're gonna save Nathan. Let's go back to Nathan. Nathan.
Or I'm gonna save myself.
Begin to choke as you're teleported to a room with no light,
shit.
no sound, and no air.
Woohoo!
What is your constitution saving throw?
0.
Constitution score.
I am probably dead right
You
now.
have 1 round before you suffocate.
Solid.
So yeah, you basically I should
take a-
even put you on a map. You're just there's no light, there's no sound, and there's no air.
Well, I got my lantern, right? My hooded lantern.
There's no air. Flame
yeah.
needs air. You can't have a flame without oxygen. It's the fuel for fire. So
Alright, I'll
basically you just start suffocating, and you can't hear anything and you can't see anything. What do you do?
Move to the wall, I guess. If there's a wall.
Yeah,
move
you
to the right.
you move
I'll move to
and-
the right.
Yeah, you move to the right, and your shoulder hits a wall, and there's a wall there.
Bonus action, I guess. Perception with feel. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Feel for anything.
You can make a perception check to feel around.
-1.
Alright, these
18.
walls are not smooth; they're carved, and you quickly, you're frantically, you've literally got 1 round before you suffocate, and die, and you can feel that the walls are all carved, and then you start to feel this skeleton. You're doing this really frantically, really quickly, and the skeleton seems to be of an Aarakocra. You can kind of feel the wings, the bones of a wing, and then a face and a beak, and then there's you tap these bones, and the bones feel hollow.
Can I try and pull them apart? See if there's a latch on them? I'll just try to pry one off with my dagger to see if there's a latch.
You take your dagger and you just smash your dagger into the bones, and they contain air. And
Holy shit!
you can inhale a breath of air, and when that happens, you're teleported.
Holy shit! That was some quick thinking.
Okay.
What?
Am I dead?
We're
Don't you have
gonna come back to you, Nathan.
Don't you have
God damn it, dude.
Soon.
air in minutes or is it rounds?
The air? You
Second initiative.
you have a number of rounds. If you're suffocating, you have a number of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier. And at the end of the start of your next turn, you drop to 0 hit points and you're dying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you hold your breath, you have a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your Constitution modifier, but you can't hold your breath where there's no air. All the air is sucked out of your lungs. You need air to hold your breath. All right. We're gonna come back to you, Nathan, and we're gonna go over to the other group. So, what do you guys do?
I mean,
Trying to
We
open
don't-
this door.
yeah.
Anybody got any ideas?
Just keep trying to open the door. Torin, you mind getting in there and try to pry that open?
Try.
Here's a dagger. Try to pry it open.
Okay, I take it and I just slam between it and try to move the door.
All right, you guys try to open it with all of your might, and yeah, it's not budging. All right, it's only been about literally 15 seconds. We're gonna come back to Nathan now.
I don't like that.
Nathan, you are
Mhm.
teleported once more, and you're in a tomb. The tomb is filled with terracotta warriors. They're kneeling in neat ranks around a polished wooden coffin in the center of the room. And between the warriors, there are 4 aisles scattered with broken pottery leading up to the coffin. And you can see the lid of the coffin. It's painted, and it shows a leopard with serpents sprouting from its shoulders in Kamadan. Now,
Oh my god.
you realize that something is odd. These terracotta warriors, there's 48 of them, and they seem very lifelike. And there's bits of broken pottery all over the ground, and there's no exits from this room. What do you do?
I guess I'm gonna have to make my way towards the coffin, I guess. Or whatever the fuck this thing is. It's probably on the way out. Yeah, I'll try to step through the pottery as quiet as I can, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try.
Alright, you can make a stealth check. There's
Alright.
pottery everywhere, and you have to try and move in between it. And you have disadvantage because it's just everywhere.
Alright, my lowest roll is an 11, so.
It's gonna make crunchy sounds. Alright, where are you stepping?
You stumped him.
Where are you
I
stepping?
know. Well, these are the actual warriors, so.
Yeah, all those are the warriors.
The only way I can do is go through this fucking pottery here.
Yeah. Alright, you take a step, there's shards of clay pottery all over the ground, and you pretty much can't help but step on it. And you're as silent as a cat. Even when you step on it, you step so silently that you don't break a single piece of the pottery.
How far do you want me to go?
Oh, you can go wherever you want.
Alright. I guess go to
Crap.
the coffin.
You can't go wherever you want. Don't do that.
I'll try to hug one of the terracotta warriors. Come here.
You try to hug one?
No, I don't. Hell no. My rogue instincts are coming in pretty hard. Probably trying to override Kubazan's right now. Yeah, I'll try to open this coffin. Slowly.
Alright, you go over to the...
See if it's trapped or not, I guess.
Okay, so you're not opening it?
No, I'm gonna check for anything that's gonna cause any ruckus.
Alright, make a perception check. Alright, you carefully look at the sarcophagus.
-1.
It's just made of wood. It doesn't have any locks on it. And as you take a close look, you don't notice anything out of place at all.
Alright, I'll slowly open the coffin lid.
As you're slowly opening it, that's when you notice something.
Oh.
There's a trip wire underneath the lid. And as you peer into the sarcophagus, you can see a heap of bones. And the tripwire is attached to a music box.
God damn it. Of course there is.
Oh, I know which warning that's from.
Jesus. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to use some kind of ability check to try to get rid of that, huh?
You could use thieves' tools to try and disarm it with dexterity.
They don't have thieves' tools ability check in fucking D&D Beyond, so
It's a dexterity check with your proficiency bonus.
I'm actually expertise in it.
Double your proficiency bonus.
So -1.
You snip the trip wire in just the right manner. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Nathan, you are killing it, man.
Oh. Well, I got these high stats for a reason.
That is insane. Anybody else, any other person in the party probably would have died through that trap.
Roll crap.
Yeah.
I almost died in that fucking air chamber, dude. Fuck that place. That was the only spot that I had an issue with.
Alright, we'll see if he managed to disable it successfully or what happens next session. You guys should level up to level 9. Keep in mind, leveling up doesn't heal you or anything. You'll gain extra max hit points, but you don't get any current hit points. And you'll gain new spell slots, you get those. If you prepare spells, you'll have to wait till you take a long rest. But basically, whatever you get from leveling up, you get. And if you do use a character mancer, just record your resources, because I think the character mancer will just automatically fill all your stuff up. So just keep a note of that if you use the character mancer. And level up to level 9.
Before you go, Seb, can you give me access to the Artificer stuff?
Yeah, I'll enable the compendium sharing so you guys have all of the books. And let me guys know if you have any questions about any mechanics or anything at all. And I will see you guys next time.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Made some good progress.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's a